Alright, hello there. Let me address you guys, because holy shit, there's a lot of you in the chat right now, more so than the usual. I am your humble radio man. Feel free to get cozy. We got one more song to play before the show actually starts. If any of you guys are new, feel free to like, share, subscribe, and do all that good jazz. Before we go, however, and actually delve into tonight's subject, there is one more song I will play for you guys. It's a bit of a long one, but I think you'll love it. It's called From the Vietnamese String Quartet's Sweet O Child of Mine, Guns N' Roses cover. I hope you guys enjoy. All right, let's get some additional things set up here after the music is done. Apologies for taking longer than usual, but this stream was made with a little bit of haste involved, I will admit. So I figured that I would spend a little bit more time on the music so we get some butts on the seat just in case. It always happens. I am not as consistent as I need to be. I understand. I love the preview image for the stream. Kaz with Sappho's dossier full of incriminating evidence. Absolutely. Hello there, everyone. Let's go through some of the comments here. Hello there, everyone. We got Frisky Doodle, Jester, Emily, quite a few people. Teacher. We got Don, Soccer Robot, Gentleman Zay, and Luna Phoenix, and many others. I do apologize if I'm not getting your name. There's a lot of people in the chat currently. It's actually very rare a show like this gets this many people ready to go. Takes usually a bit for people to get over here. So, welcome to the show. For those who may not be aware of what we're doing tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to go through an article about an interesting situation in Davisville Middle School, and then we'll move over to talking about Sappho, and of course responding to some of our old videos, which I've never managed to get the chance to. But feel free to like, subscribe, and share around the content if you're new and you like this content. Feel free to support in any way you can. It would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, don't mind you. Excuse me. Let's see about getting some jazz music before we start. For those who may not be aware, let's talk about some of our supporters before we start. For those who support the channel, you are fantastic and lovely. Thank you for the Patreons, OmegaVanity, Peetza, Scotty O'Hare, TheCuteCat, Tailfin, Docta Fill, and JennyRannila. Thank you guys for the support of the show. The show can't exist without people like you and your financial support. We're greatly appreciative of your help. So what's going on in the realm of YouTube? With your humble radio man who feels the need to talk about some crazy shit. Well, that's going to be a doozy. We're going to be talking about some extracurricular shit tonight. At least I like to think we do. So, give me a sec to switch over the screen. We're going to talk about... Let's just get this particular story done and over with, because I'm sure you'll understand why. The middle school boys thought their teacher was a creep, so they tracked how he treated the girls. Interesting. A pedo database, unquote, where some Davisville Middle School students documented how their teacher harassed girls in their class, and now part of an investigation into North Kingston teacher. An article made from the Boston Globe from October 9th of this year. North Kingston, Rhode Island. As sixth graders, the students thought their teacher at Davisville Middle School was a creep. They saw him leering at some girls, singling them out with nicknames, encouraging them to dance for him. They saw him treating boys with contempt and sometimes cruelty. Interesting. Let's see this. It's a Discord server. The start of a shared log on Discord, 8 students at Davisville Middle School used to track down a teacher who they thought were being a creep to female classmates. The teacher was put on leave in May after allegations of inappropriate behavior with other female students. Lawyer Tiffany J. Collin states. Interesting. September this year. September, excuse me, that was probably a mispronunciation on my part. I do apologize. Anyway. The teacher, who was also a coach and involved with extracurricular activities, told the student that he would weathered parents' complaints for nearly 30 years, and there was nothing anyone could do to him. By 7th grade, some of the boys had been taking notes, documenting what the teacher was saying, and doing particularly to the girls at the school. Interesting. In an exclusive interview with the Boston Globe, one of the boys described how in January 2021, he and his friends decided to start their pedophile database to track their teacher's words and actions. They had tried talking to adults that what they heard and saw, none of the adults listened or took them seriously. The students told the Globe it made the boys uncomfortable to see the girls in their class struggling to deal with their teacher flirting with them. Sometimes they'll laugh, sometimes they kind of just sat there, they're awkwardly, the boys were cold. Even the ones that said that he was creepy laughed because they were obviously not trying to tick him off or anything. So they'll just fake laughing, awkwardly laughing. Other students notice it too, the boys added. And so on June 5th, 2021, a small group of 7 graders decided to stick up for the girls. And they set a set up a sub-channel on Discord, named it after the teacher, and called it the pedo database. Posted the teacher's pedophile moments in quotes where we can get evidence, one boy wrote. This is now the official chat and will later use as evidence against the teacher about pedophilia in case anything goes up in the future and turns out to be right. Also, thank you for the donations, $2 from Decay the Bonesy. No sympathy for the doggy diddling weebs. Absolutely. Let's send them all to a wood chipper. I agree. Pedo moments, and here we get evidence. This is now the official chat. Okay, sorry, I just reread that. My bad. During COVID, as they attended class online, they've opened the Discord channel on a split screen and documented the teacher's comments in real time. On quote, "You love me, so choose me." Quote, "You gotta stand up and dance now." Quote, "Everyone in bathing suits tomorrow." Okay, Jesus. Once they were back in his school class in person, the boys jotted down notes to add to the channel later, flirting with one girl, teasing another, calling the girl sweetheart in sunshine, asking one to take off her shoes and try wiggling her toes without moving her pinkies. That's strangely particular, but okay. Unquote, "I feel bad for the girls." Like, what is some fucking Dan Schneider shit? This guy related to goddamn Dan Schneider? What the fuck? Quote, "I feel bad for the girls because sometimes it just seems like he was a humiliating thing." The boys told the Globe that he played a song and he would make one of them get up and dance. When the school year ended, the boys told incoming students about the Discord channel and encouraged them to keep tabs on the teacher. All in all, 8 boys were involved, he said. And then, in late April 2020, the teacher was escorted out of the middle school. Interim Superintendent Michael Waterman announced that he had placed a teacher on leave and was launching an investigation into allegations that the teacher had stalked a preteen girl at middle school while he was her coach and had been inappropriate with other girls. The accusation was made by lawyer Timothy J. Collin, who was representing the girl's family and also representing former athletes at North Kingston High School who have accused former coach Aaron Thomas of conducting naked fat tests on teenage athletes. Okay. So basically the school has a history of this problem. I can kind of see why they were so open to having to deal with this. The middle school girl's family have complained to the previous superintendent, but it wasn't until they threatened to get restraining orders that the teacher was made to stop coaching middle school in North Kingston. The teacher went on to coach in 2 other school districts while continuing to teach at Davisville, earning more than $87,000 a year according to school records. Wow, that's kind of fucking bullshit, isn't it? And parents at another school district in the North Kingston family had the teacher had coaching seasons in his basement. Wait, I'm sorry, what? Kingston had in his basement and appeared to fixate on a select few girls, according to Colin. What the fuck? Who allowed sanctions into coaching sessions in his basement? I'm sorry, what? What? Though the teacher wasn't named, the Davisville school community who Waterman was talking about at home, the boy's mother told him that the people were being asked to come forward with information. That's when he told her, and he and his friends had been keeping a log of the teacher's actions. He has been kind, looking out for kids on early elementary. If he saw a teacher yelling appropriate at other kids, he would be really bothers him. The boy's mother told the Globe. He's like that, not okay, you know. It's not okay to talk to a child like that. While she knew that this teacher was angry and mean towards boys, she complained to the school after her son told her about it. She said she didn't realize what was happening in the classroom. Wow. In his fucking basement. Jesus. That's why they kept the log, he told the Globe. I don't think there was a single adult who ever would. It's like their parents, my mom, like anyone else in the school who really had taken the thing who had ever really taken the whole seriously before, he added. The boy's mother contacted Colin, and now the pedo database is in the hands of the U.S. Attorney's Office, the State Department of Children's Youth and Family, the State Department of Education, and the lawyer Matthews Oliver, who is conducting the school's internal investigations. I did not ever think this would actually be used as evidence, but we always had it the way it was, said the boy, who was now 15 and a student at North Kingston's high school. So I'm glad that we did it, even though it might have seemed like highly stupid at the time. Waterman said Thursday that the teachers remained on leave. His name not only has not been publicly released because of the ongoing investigation, but students and parents who know who he is. Everyone has talked about it since 6th grade. Now how much they hated his behavior, all that, and the boys said that this is also why I feel like if their investigation found nothing, putting him back in school would be a disaster. He wished the adults had taken the students' complaint seriously. The boy said. Ignoring the problem made things worse. They need to definitely gain the trust back because no one will believe that they will be taken seriously, he said, especially during guys reporting this type of stuff, because every time they have been told, oh, you shouldn't say things like that. Shouldn't say things. So, excuse me. So, I wanted to read through that very quick before we go into Sappho, because it feeds into an earlier point I wanted to make about this, what we're going to go through. And that is that you'll be surprised how many people do not take these accusations seriously nowadays. And that oftentimes what happens, and it seems to be a very common problem, is that, especially when it comes to kids and their involvement, is that they're not taken seriously when it comes to these accusations. And it's a huge problem in America, because this is not the only article we'll ever talk about in the future that has this problem. But it is something that's very commonplace. And you can clearly tell. Oh, even I get looked at funny by a lot of random internet weirdos who think that I'm a problem because I call out pedophiles and dogfuckers on the constant. And that is the problem. And even to this day, there's a lot of people who'll ask questions as to why you give a shit about exposing pedophiles, Kaz. Why do you care about this? Why do you care about that? But then the answer is so serious, because no one fucking will. Now, I'm not here to justify the kids' behavior per se, because they're kids, and they shouldn't be involved in operations like this, because thousands of things can go absolutely fucking wrong. That being said, they handled this with a level of finesse and professionalism I see almost nobody on any real internet sphere handling properly. So it really shows you, like, what a lot of dedication, sweat and tears and thought can do into putting these pedophiles in their place. Because that's all it takes, is one person with enough brains and will and charisma to call it out for what it is. And I think this is also going to be the heart of the issue with what's wrong with people like Sappho. So let's not delve too much in this story. Let's talk about Sappho a little bit. We'll respond to a post. We'll drag some people in, talk about the post, and then, of course, we'll talk about the videos, because I never responded to them, and I think it might be pertinent to do so now. Excuse me. Let me go look at this real quick. Yeah, it's also kind of sad that, like, in that story, it was like, Sappho was like, not Sappho, sorry, the teacher, like, apparently this has happened at school before, so. Anyway, here we go. Hypnotist Sappho 4 days ago made a post. Turns out she's alive. From the account that's changed to her name, formerly Sappho. Hi everyone. Actually, hold on, sorry. Cedric sent a super chat for 250 yen. These pedo databases kids would benefit from Kiwi Farms. Oh, absolutely. Hi everyone. I thought I would make a final or semi-final community post. Okay, anytime she says the word final, I'm gonna highly doubt that. She says it all the time. She goes, I'm going to address Coyote Lovely for the final time. She fucking just makes another post. For those who don't want to read, I'm alive in specialized treatment now, and even more medications. 1. I'm alive. I know, sorry to ruin your mood. I mean, I kind of expected you were, so I didn't ruin anything. I was really close. I had a loaded shotgun pointed to my chest and was on the trigger. I decided I was really done trying and that it wasn't really worth it anymore with the endless harassment. Oh, the endless harassment. Oh no. I sent my final message to my parents and siblings and leaned into the shotgun at the time. I was in front of a hospital and I was deciding whether or not I really wanted to die or get help. As fate would have it, a SUV ended up pulling up next to my car and there were kids inside. I didn't want to die in front of kids, ended up breaking down and going inside where I was transferred into a psychiatric hospital. I let certain people in groups wreck me with paranoia and an extreme depression and thought there was no other way out. I was wrong. Everyone's been telling you to seek help the entire time, Sappho. What are you even on about? What? Anyway. I am retracting myself from the I'm retracting myself from the internet and making it a minimal part of my life. I'm literally too dangerous to be socially online for at least a year or two, and I have deep regrets for the way that I have acted over the past year and prior. I should have been far more reasonable than I was when I was effectively ethically bankrupt and didn't care about who might be harmed by my message or becoming this figure that people looked up to. Okay. Also, thank you for whatever that alert is. Why is my alerts not working? There we go. There we go, finally. Yeah, apologies for that, guys. That should be working better than that. Sappho pulled it, scattered it all out. Yes, Sappho should have pulled it, scattered it all, absolutely. Apologies if my stuff is not working properly. I don't know what's going on with this crap, guys. Yeah, where's my live chat? There we go. Yeah, sorry, stuff is acting weird tonight. Let's see. Harmed by message, become disfigured. Looking back, I wish I never had I've had any of that. I wish I never had any kind of platform at all. It only ended up hurting people in the end and taking away what sanity I had left. Additionally, my contact with most people has ceased. 3. I have contacted multiple organizations that specialize in treatment for MAPS and paraphilias, including the ATSA, Association for Treatment Prevention of Sexual Abuse, the BU4ACT, and ASAP, International Association for Sexual Abuse Prevention. I am being connected with a specialized treatment provider because even though I've been in therapy for a while now, it has not been enough nor specialized enough. I'm not happy with the way I am either, and I'm also enrolled in an online course called Help Wanted, which is an online course designed for the treatment of individuals who are attracted to minors. I know I need some serious help. This is why I'm getting what I recommend. I recommend anyone else in this similar situation does the same to seek out help. Or please let me die already. I'm not that interesting. Anyone who looks me up, please stop and do some introspection. I'm not a mom or mommy. I was a hypnotist hobbyist that got fucked with my own what I thought was beliefs that I now realize are serious medical problems. I have been plagued with impersonators for a while, but from now on, anyone who claims to be Hypnotist Sappho is lying. The post was not made on the advice of a lawyer, and before stupidity makes people create a bunch of crazy conspiracy theories, take something at face value for once. Yeah, good luck with that. It's the internet. No one takes anything at face value. No one should take anything with face value. Are you fucking insane, woman? God, what? Yeah, take what I say at face value, even though I have proven behaviors of lying like a cunt. Yeah, good idea. Really fucking chomping at those IQ bits, my guys. Really intellectual. 300 brain IQ. Oh my god. I wish you all the best. Thanks, Valerie. Oh god. Quote, everybody's special. Everyone is a hero, a lover, a fool, a villain. Everyone has their own story to tell. Ellen Moore, V for Vendetta. Ah, why is it always they keep showing character? They keep just quotes. Yeah. I can do quotes too, but I'm sure everyone calls me cringe for doing that, and rightfully so. So, what do you guys personally think? 1, if you believe she's truly repenting for her sins. Or 2, you think she isn't, and she's just lying through her teeth again. It'll probably come back within, like, I don't know, maybe a week, couple months, give or take. I just want to hear what you guys think. So, 1, if you believe her bullshit. 2, if you don't. I want to see a vote on this. We also might pop in with a few people on excuse me, on the show. Give me a sec. Hello there, Aaron. Welcome to the show. Feel free to express your opinions on this.
Hello. This woman, this thing. I don't know. Fuck it. This sapient creature. Holy fucking shit. Why? Die, please. Literally.
Well, I mean, so
Like,
that begs the question: do you think that she's handling this professionally at all, or do you think she should have just shut up and got the therapy that she wanted?
she gave she gave me another reason to procrastinate college homework.
Oh my god.
Because I'm gonna look into that fucking medical thing. And if that shit isn't up to par, I have people in the psychiatric industry who can shut that shit down. If that's not FDA approved.
Yeah,
because
we got one from Decay 3D Bones going, therapy or the wood chipper should be their option.
Again, therapy is I don't know if it actually works. Like, I want to fucking err on the side of, yeah, it could, but I haven't seen, if people have fucking evidence that this treatment statistically works, hand it over. I'd like to fucking see it. I haven't seen it. But also, specifically what the fuck she's saying online, therapy shit. If it's in asynchronous type shit where it's not one-on-one, fuck that. Just again, I'm not a medical professional. I talk with a lot of medical professionals.
Yeah.
But I've grown up around psychiatrists and all that type of shit. But family's big medical.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I live in big pharma. We make the drugs. Not only am I a Jew, but I am a drug dealer.
That's an interesting thing to say. So I mean, before we drag in other people to have theirs take, I just wanna express what people think, because she admitted that the therapy she didn't get, or that she did get, wasn't helpful. So then that bridges the sort of conversation, what exactly about any of the crap that she would get into would actually help her. At what point does the therapy actually work, or you're just better off barking the other tree? You know what I mean?
I feel like in that context we need research, and this is the point where I yell at who technically are my bosses. I'm not a glowy.
Yeah.
I work in some capacity for the government.
Oh, shit, hold on, Aaron. Since you're a mod of the server, feel free to tell the people in the server to go through the bot process on the doorbell.
Oh, yeah. How the fuck does that work?
Well, basically, it's basically we just give a roll on an approval system. So they say, they click on a reaction, they write up their all the requirements to join the server, and we say yeah or nay, and it automatically either kicks them out or gives them a roll.
Okay, because I was having that manually done already.
No, that's fine. That's fine. The bot wasn't up by the time you had to deal with it, because I forgot to turn it on. I have to turn it on every time. Anyway,
okay. But yeah, no, it's just I believe that this is the point where governments, fucking criminal prosecution, all the type of shit needs to, and general, the NHS, the who need to put their fucking shit down and say, hey, we want to look into this. Yeah. Because this is an actual fucking issue. We need research into what the fuck this is. Because I'm weirdly enough gonna say, I hope that there is a way to treat these people. Because, outright just fucking having untreatable people that we'd have to lock up in a box and throw away the box is just impractical and also a little bit fucky-wucky.
Yeah, I would say that I think the thing is, if she probably started with therapy first before she ever tried this whole avocism, she probably would have saved herself a lot of the problems. I'll get into that when we start, going through the video.
Is it called abacus?
Advocate, sorry, excuse me. I probably just mispronounced that horribly.
No. I thought you meant like the fucking manual calculator thing, like an abacus.
No. I meant advocate.
Ah.
I messed up on my wording. That's my problem. Anyway, let's see if we can keep going by having some people join this chat and feel free to express their opinion. Cedric, you're on show. Feel free to express your mind.
Oh, hello. Hi, how's it goes?
What do you think about Sappho revealing the fact that she's not dead?
You know what? For the longest time, I mean, it wasn't surprising, but at the same time, I think we kind of saw her surface a little bit because there was a person on Kiwi Farms that tried to make like a Coyote Lovely thread. I don't know if you recall that.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Oh,
that was a hilarious shit
Yeah,
show.
Yeah, a person by the name of Contrarian R Word. I will not say it so that your channel doesn't get fucked with, but I will say, yeah, no, that person, I don't still know. I mean, it could be not Sappho at all, but it could have been someone else, but,
It could have been one of her spawn.
Oh, yeah, it could have been one of her spawn, essentially, and,
You know what this reminds me of? Fuck. How do I put this? I know people, because I study human sexuality, but because of this shit, I've kind of got some contacts in like the hypno fetish scene. I hate saying that out loud. But I kind of want to see their fucking take on this.
You know, why don't you ask them? I mean, it could be a fascinating.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna, because some of these people are also like like cybersecurity shit too. They're on, you know.
Isn't it kind of a weird pattern, isn't it? Like these people, they're into, hypnosissy shit, but then, they're doing cybersecurity shit. I mean, no wonder Dr. Connor Moon is jaded,
Yeah, also, we gotta keep going. Also, don't mind me if, we start, slowly doing a revolving door thing, because we'll have people back in to talk about stuff between, because I will be responding to some of our older videos as well. So,
right.
That'll be things.
I just wanted to, before I head out, I just wanted to quickly say, it's no shocking. She's probably hiding in plain sight because she knows that, in some capacity, the farms is not going to be down permanently, and it's going to eventually find its way back up to the surface web, and when it does, she knows she's fucked.
That is a good point. I have noticed that, this is all happening while the farms have been kind of down.
I mean, it all kind of started with her to begin with. I mean, like I said, not only started with her, but Zerkalo, a bunch of other furries, and Keffel. Simply put, a whole bunch of lolcows essentially got together and used their power to essentially fuck with the farms. That's really what it is.
I've noticed that, I don't know if I would reveal what I think first, but I feel like this is, a symptom of what I like to call the curse of the Kiwis, which is, the first moment they think the Kiwis aren't watching, they're, all of a sudden just, all the Spurgs are coming back, and, just revealing their shit again and thinking, no one's gonna catch them this time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
No one's already doing off-site fucking, archiving.
But there's always archives.
My tape drives.
There's always archives.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing. I was, minding my business, and I saw some interesting shit that was happening with, Portal. We'll talk about him soon. Not on this stream, but later on. Because...
Poor kitty!
He's been fucking spurging ever since, Turkey Tom made that video. He's been going fucking nuts on everything.
He's been going Turbo Spurg mode, man.
He fucking Turkey Tom is I don't want to call it on the channel. I'm gonna say that.
I don't care what people say in here.
A lot of time.
Turkey Tom is a pathetic human who has lost my respect.
Well, I mean, like you said earlier, Cass, to not take up other people's time, I will say sayonara.
Later, Cedric.
Sayonara.
See you, man.
Have a good one, dude.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Let's get some other people in here. Hello there, Fox Azure. Welcome to the show. Feel free to express your mind, dude. I don't know if he's hello there.
Hey, sorry about that. I just had to mute the stream and unmute myself. Do you read me?
Yeah. Well, feel free to express your mind, dude. What you have to say about the Sappho stuff. or whatever.
So, I actually, I kind of wanted to chime in. I'm glad Son of Psyops over there, big holla, dude. Nice to see you again.
Man.
I like what you had to say about you don't feel like there's enough research having been done. And verily am I inclined to agree with you wholeheartedly. One thing that I found is, now we all have a common goal. We all don't like how how do you say Papa Echo Delta Oscar situation has been being dealt with. And I verily am I inclined to agree that there hasn't been enough research being done. One pipe dream that I've always had is, instead of sending these people to prisons where they become, some Bubba's Bravo India Tango Charlie Hotel.
You can say the cuss words on the stream, my dude.
Yeah.
All right, well, instead of them getting raped in the fucking ass by Cletus in a prison, which is probably what they deserve, and we're all down with that, they might like it a little too much. So what I was... give me a laboratory. And, so many orderlies, so many nurses, so many doctors, and security guards who are very good at giving the VIP treatment, if you know what I'm saying. And allow me to... Do you know what a vivisection is?
Yeah.
Oh,
I am very well aware of what a fucking vivisection is.
All right, so let's, for those of you who don't know, you all remember high school biology class where you were presented with a cadaver of a frog or something, and you are to split it open and learn how the anatomy of that frog works. Now, there are many functions in life forms that cannot be observed while the subject is deceased. And the last time I checked, we have plenty of uncharted territory when it comes to neurological research. So why waste perfectly good resources by sending them into an incinerator, or lining them up against the wall, or sending them to a prison to get raped in the fucking asshole by Bubba? Why not give them to me?
Ooh.
I'll have them sign a release in their little death row, the prison that will be the rest of their existence, or wherever the fuck these assholes are going, and I'll say, all right, you have an ultimatum. Sign this piece of paper, your life is mine. Oh, you'll die. We'll have to euthanize you after we split open your head, but you'll be doing it for the greater good, so that we can learn maybe someday we'll have a cure for your condition.
Okay. How much SCP Foundation bullshit have you been reading? Also,
have you been in my server? Have you seen my server?
I don't know your server.
My God.
Oh well,
Send
I guess
me the link.
Actually, there's a problem. You're under 18, aren't you?
I am 19.
All right, well then you qualify.
No one in the server is under 18.
See, dude. All right, I have flashbacks from Yote's server earlier this year. Okay, I got to be careful. Can't be too careful.
Yeah, we're a lot more strict with who gets on the server. Oh, by the way, for anyone who's joining, also there's like a few people in the welcome. They seem like they haven't got it understand yet. There is a doorbell approval room. How to gain entry to the server. It's a bot system. You need to like read it and go through the approval process for us to let you let you in. If you meet the requirements, the bot will ask. So please do that. It's a lot more effective than doing it manually. So just keep that in mind.
I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're doing a revolving door, and there's an awful lot of people I see down there in the waiting room. So once again, Kaz, thank you very much for having me again. It's always a pleasure. Yep. Good to see you again, Psyops. Expect that invite a little later. I'm going to go increase my chances of developing lung cancer. Okay? Peace.
Fun.
All right. So we got Frisky Doodle. Welcome to the show. Feel free to express your opinion. I keep forgetting about giving people options. So you guys want to talk about like the opinions on the middle school part or Sappho or both? Like, feel free. Either or. I forget to keep asking. There's two questions to this, not one, but yeah. I'm dumb. That's how it works. Anyway. Why couldn't you drive down the price down for organ donation? Well, damn, what's going on? Well, I guess we're just having dark jokes about experimentation.
I don't know if those are jokes.
Well, I'm going to err on the caution that they probably are. SCP Foundation, yeah. All right, let's. Hey, Boobo, feel free to express your opinions. Welcome to the show. Boobo? Hello? Yeah, yeah, what's going on with that, by the way? Hello?
It happened again.
What happened again?
What the fuck is wrong with your account?
I don't have to go. We'll let him back in. We got to keep the show going. Hello there,
Oh.
Irish Warrior. Feel free to express your opinion. Welcome to the show.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Phil, what is your opinion on the situation? You want to talk about the middle school part, or you want to talk about Sappho and your opinions on her?
Sappho needs to go to the wood. Sorry.
Oh no, feel free.
I just choked on coffee. Sorry about that. Ow. No, Sappho needs to go to the damn wood chipper, for God's sake. Get off the fucking internet, get yourself some psychological evaluation help. And not just by your fucking own admission. By all God means, no. Actually go to an actual therapist. And not
I would say-
yourself.
I would say honestly, psychiatrist would probably be better.
Therapist, psychiatrist, I definitely sign up for both.
Yeah, the psychiatrist is also normally like a lot less of accepting of what the fuck you have to say, and they can also prescribe you drugs if you need fucking drugs.
Soultail subscribed. Thank you for the subscribe. I
Jesus,
am greatly
God
appreciative of
almighty.
your support.
I've only been in on the Sappho thing for maybe a couple of days.
Yeah.
And just based on what I've watched so far, honest to God, it's like Mel all over again with the wood chipper.
It really, yeah, kind of is. It really is. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
And I was in on Lyle Convoy's server when we invited Mel in. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
My arch nemesis, Lyle Convoy.
Oh my fucking God. Yeah, let's not get into that.
I kid.
No, it was bad enough.
Yeah. Let's probably get through some people if they're not talking. So anything else you would like to say?
As far as the kid diddling in the freaking, what was it, high school you said?
Yeah, it was a middle school that tried to expose a teacher, yeah.
Oh my God. First of all, good on you for the kids. Good on for the kids for taking initiative on this one.
Yeah.
As for the adult, go fuck yourself, alright?
Alright.
Literally get yourself some fucking help.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming on the show, Irish Warrior, and expressing your opinion. We'll get to a few more people before, skipping ahead to do some of the video responses and talk about Sappho. I don't mean to be disparaging to some of the people who are waiting in chat to express their opinions, but we got way too many people coming in, and we'll be here all day if we... Yeah. So we'll get a few more people in, and then we'll drag them in yet again a little bit later in the stream. If they want to talk about, like, the response to the videos, we'll go.
I was gonna do a quick segue. Irish Warrior just literally joined the server before that, and if you want to join the server, maybe talk about this whenever we come up to our upcoming segment. The link to that should be in the chat in the live chat right now. If I am allowed to post it.
Also, for all the people joining the Discord server, go to the doorbell channel and go through the approval links so you can get your roles, assuming that the questions you answered, and whatnot. It is a bit of an edgy server community. We don't restrict a lot of people in their ability to say much. I like to keep it to where people are allowed to express as much opinions as they will. So far, they're willing to take a few insults here and there, you know what I mean? So be aware, it's not for the faint of heart. If you don't like, some people throwing insults at each other every once in a while or saying things like retard and faggot. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, a lot of us here have been through some shit, and
yeah,
you just kind of gotta laugh at the darkness that stares back.
Oh yeah, no, we're really into just internet trolling degenerates and just laughing at some really dark shit. So
yeah, it comes with the territory of the fucking occupation at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just how we roll. We don't really care. We prefer not to censor people.
Yeah, but if you're down with that, again, links out there.
Well, I mean, we had people telling me I shouldn't let people speak their mind like that and let any slur go, but I look at them like, yeah, like, you want me to go tell a victim of rape that they shouldn't be using rape jokes to cope with their fucking trauma. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah, no, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
people cope with different ways. I mean, fuck. Yeah, life gets fucking crazy very quickly.
Yeah, no, I don't like censoring people's speech with that type of shit. But yeah, whatever. Anyway, hello there, Grinch Bear. Welcome to the show. Feel free to express your opinion.
You know, I'm not supposed to do this, but did I ever tell you the story about how I kidnapped a pedophile and I sent him for 8 straight days while keeping me alive?
Did you use like a bunch of like fucking kitchen utensils while you're at it?
Yeah, Fox Azure reminded me of it, actually.
What about kidnapping pedophiles? Tell me more.
Look, all I'm saying is they make good eating.
Oh my god.
Hey, look,
I'm trying
okay,
not to make a racist joke.
Okay, let's hear it. I'm curious.
You would enjoy eating people, you savages.
Wait, I'm not a native. Fuck you. But no, in all seriousness, yes, I'm pretty sure I owe you like $20 because Sappho's not actually dead.
Yep. No, she's not actually dead.
All right, I owe you $20.
Jesus. All right, hold on.
But-
Some people are pending. You might want to redo the pending, guys. I do apologize. The bot decided to screw up in the middle of conversation.
Right.
Let me try
Peetza,
to
Peetza, fix your fucking code.
I'll go bother Peetza about it later, but probably just some dumb shit. Don't worry about it. Let me fix it. All right, that should work. So we got some people pending. It's a new prototype bot of our own code, so you know.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. Anyway, so we got some people pending.
In all seriousness,
try it again if you guys are able to do that. Apologies.
Well, part of me is kind of glad she's not actually kicked the bucket. Another part of me is just like, you really probably should have heavily considered it. Because I'm almost positive Sappho is so mentally screwed in the head that she is one of those people who's like, I don't need to seek therapy. There's nothing wrong with what I do.
I mean, she
she's
did
a
kind of admit it, but I don't know how fucking trustworthy that shit is.
I saw somewhere in the waiting room chat, somebody found out an alternate VR chat profile that was active while she was supposed to be in the loony bin.
So I will talk to Jeff Bezos about these things.
About the pedophilia?
No, about the VR chat. I know someone named Jeff Bezos.
Okay, I feel like that's alright.
Wait, is
I'm
it the guy
keeping
that
the
looks like a
name, not
cancer
the
patient?
name.
You
I'm
thought she
calling
was
them Jeff
actually
Bezos.
dead? Why? Yeah, honestly, I never believed when she was dead. Like, I was actually kind of hoping she was, just so that we don't have to deal with her anymore, because I have a feeling that if she wasn't...
I would be sad if she was dead, because I can't torture her anymore.
that is true. I will give you that.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Anyway, anything else you would like to say, Grinch? Not to try to interrupt.
No, I got it. Honest to God, Valerie, if you are watching this, please feel it. That weird living hand across rubber sound you're hearing is my fat cat.
Yeah.
His name is Dubois, and he has no neck. But, he's literally so fat he doesn't have a neck anymore.
All right.
No, in all seriousness, Valerie, if you're watching this, because I know you love to hear about yourself and
Yeah,
keep
she
up
does.
on your quote-unquote haters. For the love of Christ, get off the internet. You're not gonna get better if you don't separate yourself from the bullshit.
Oh,
And the more you
absolutely.
surround yourself with supporters and sycophants, the more you're just going to be convinced that you don't need to change, that you're not doing anything wrong. Excuse me, had a big dinner.
Oh,
And quite frankly, you're gonna be one of those people that ends up getting caught. And I can assure you, you are absolutely going to be in prison. God forbid you end up going to a men's.
oh
And
yeah.
I've seen what you look like, and boy, let me tell you, they are gonna love you in prison. Oh, have you not seen her nudes?
No.
What?
I've
I
never
have.
seen her nudes.
I have.
I'm going to take a gander and say it's not very impressive.
No, she's rocking the femboy bod.
Oh, okay.
Can I kick him from the call?
I just need to ask because I don't remember. Are they supposed to be like male to female or female to male? I don't remember.
I think male to female.
Okay, male to female.
I didn't know they were
Granted,
trans.
they haven't had bottom surgery, but
Okay.
once again, do you remember that this was another huge controversy they had where, for some reason, when they made like a new account or something,
Yeah.
and they were finally getting traction again, they were like, "Hey, all kiddies are welcome in my new account."
Yeah.
And
It sounds like
here's my
something me at
dick.
Discord mod would say.
Yeah. Oh. Ugh.
And by the way, kids, here's my dick.
Oh my god. The fuck?
And people were like, "Dude, you're very aware that you really shouldn't be posting your cock and balls and femboy tits all over this thing if you're
Cock
gonna
and ball
actively
torture.
have kids and you're
Yeah,
like if you're actively gonna have kids like as part of your audience, maybe make sure you're not posting your balls."
yep.
Like, cool.
I mean, amongst
what's
other
wrong with
things that she did, like the one time she sounded like she was doing stuff to herself in the middle of a call full of minors on Twitter.
that? Oh no,
What the
she
fuck?
did that.
Yeah, she did that. Like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, I can absolutely confirm she was masturbating.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Was she even, like, she was probably aware she had kids in there, right?
Oh, she knew. She
She
always
fucking knew.
knows.
She always knows. Why am I not fucking
She
surprised?
always fucking knows.
Jesus.
Because it's not even the zoophilia, it's that she's just unabashedly a pedophile now.
Yeah. Anyway, we gotta keep things rolling, so, thank you for
Yeah,
having
no.
your opinions on show, dude.
Thanks for having me on.
No problem.
Y'all have a good night, alright?
Yeah. Have a good one, dude.
Yep.
Funny how,
Later.
so from Tailfin. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying later. I was going
Later, sorry about that. Funny how so many of these guys from Tailfin. Funny how so many of these guys want who want to LARP as women can't stop talking about their dicks. Like that's, I don't know. I think if you got like dysphoria, isn't that a bit weird? Obsessive.
Well,
yeah. I don't know.
It can be like a form of body dysmorphia and not gender dysphoria, but it can seem as if it's gender dys. Again, it can be. The subject of transsexuality is like super fucking complicated. Again, another thing that research shouldn't be super big priority on, but also, you know, maybe the medical fucking community could do a little bit more research on that, especially with a lot of
Alright.
shit.
No problem. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spend the rest of our time on this stream responding to some of Sappho's videos. I never got the chance to. I know they're old videos at this point, but I feel like there's a good point to laugh at them now, especially now with all this other crap going on with her. I think it would be entertaining to say the least. So, yeah. But by all means, if you guys want to, feel free to join the Discord server and other things. Join on the conversation when you can. Feel free to tell me. Also, give me a sec. Yeah, let me set up some stuff because my computer's acting a bit funky tonight. Might be internet. It's I've been having storms the last couple of days, so keep in mind that's gonna happen. Let's just move to the TV room. Yes, the famous TV room.
Finally.
A humble radio man isn't without one.
Ah, yes. The media room.
Yeah. I have no idea what is exactly even showing. Yeah, I don't know. So, I can't fucking see anything with this. Come on.
It's showing it's just showing the TV in a black screen. You aren't sharing your screen, so I can't tell fully, but yeah, I'm just checking on the stream.
There we go.
There's a million different ways that this.
So we got a little message to show for people in the chat. You know, if you feel we're like Hypnotist Sappho. Let's see, is it even working?
Should
be. Here we go.
Yeah,
so this is just a little wholesome message for Sappho and her friends.
There's a million different ways that this whole day could go, so I'm just popping in to say I hope
Yeah, I figured you guys would enjoy that start. Yeah. Before we delve into the shit show that is, Sappho. Let me check where we put her fucking videos. Anyway, so, let me see if I can, let's see, what else? Someone's, trying to tag me in drama shit. Hold on. Yeah, it's just people wanting to jump in, but we'll let them jump in later. So let's just respond to this. Also, let me see about screen sharing this properly. See if this works. All right. So for like
Bravo's going real off in the general chat.
Yeah. Should say. All right. So let's just go through shitty videos. I think that might be pertinent to do.
Hey everyone, it's your favorite hypnotist.
Get the fuck out!
It's been a long 6 months, or almost a year, depending on your chosen timeline, anyway.
There we go. Sorry about
so
that.
I thought I would give a little update and have a personal chat with you guys about
question?
what I want to do about the
What
channel.
the fuck does she mean by your chosen
my
timeline?
personal future.
No idea.
I went to a psychiatric hospital in December. I was there for Christmas, too. It wasn't so terrible, and there were really friendly people there, and because of COVID policies, they let us have our phones at different parts of the day.
Mind you, this was a video she posted in July.
That was pretty nice. Was it a good idea for me, though? Probably not.
I just want to bring this up real quick. You ever notice how like her voice just went from like a very confident fuck everyone, fuck all the antis to like her return video was, oh yeah, I'm so depressed. I sound like I'm barely from crying. I'm crying real hard.
Well, okay, so this is gonna get into, again, people I know that I'm not willing to disclose the names of. But as someone who's known many ASMR YouTubers, this is kind of like a stage voice, or like it seems really like it's an acting voice. Like
Oh no, it is. I'm just stating the fact that I think it's fucking funny. Like, it sounds like she's gonna cry.
Yeah,
But
It-
I
Yeah.
did anyway. I was in Connecticut at the time.
At the time.
And while I was there, they diagnosed me with major depressive disorder, severe anxiety disorder, and symptoms of paranoia disorder and paraphilia disorder. So, I'm on antidepressants now, like Paxil and Trazodone, and a pretty strong drug called Seroquel, and
Okay,
that's an antipsychotic. Needless to say, it
and they got her on
pulls me
Seroquel.
out quite
Fucking
a lot,
hell.
and
Jesus.
makes me feel a bit numb. It makes me feel good. Or better, anyway.
Yeah.
I'm still considered a high suicide risk. I've thought seriously about pulling the trigger on my 12 gauge multiple times.
Why are you...
Because
Wait,
honestly, I
Yeah?
started to give up.
Yeah. What's
Wait.
Up, dude?
she... Okay, so here's the thing. Normally upon, like, admittance to a mental hospital and diagnoses with certain disorders, like... Fuck, I don't know if paranoid symptoms. I know it's for at least, like, involuntary, like, commitment to a fucking mental hospital. Or, like, involuntary commitment to certain types of stay. They will take away all your fucking guns. Or, like, if you are prone to suicide, they will take away all your fucking guns.
Yeah, I don't know much about.
I don't
going
know
on there.
what incompetent fuck didn't do that.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
And started to hate this world and lose sight of what I believed in.
Let's see. Jennifer says also anyone else find it convenient that she only pretended to offer herself only after Coyote Lovely told her to offer herself, which was only after she was nonstop harassing him and sending death threats. Yeah, something like that. Like she's just a profound hypocrite in every sense of the word, and I think it mostly has to do with the backlash. Again, I think the real concerning video would be the video after this one. I just wanted to show this for posterity's sake, really.
The ATF knows her location.
Warren Pond the third says for $5. Thank you for $5. Just saw this pop up my feed, so I'll be coming back to rewatch it from the start. Here's a little something to help support the channel. Thank you for your financial support. It's greatly appreciated, good sir. Absolutely. A self shot from 12 gauge. What a feminine way to like, yeah, totally not gruesome. I mean, that is one way to turn the bloody mess perk into make a real life thing from Fallout. That'd be great.
I'm just thinking of Kurt Cobain at that point.
But I'm back on track now. I want to give love and affection to everyone that needs it and help people, not hurt them.
Bullshit.
And that's
Okay, I want to give love and affection to everyone that needs it, and you've just been diagnosed with
I
paraphilia.
was medically
I'm
discharged from the
uncomfortable.
Air Force for medical reasons relating to my mental health some months
Wait,
ago.
pause.
What?
Wait, she was discharged?
Yeah, she was discharged from the military.
Does anyone, my fellow Kiwi brethren, or not brethren, my Kiwi peoples, I am not part of you, sadly. But basically, if anyone knows if it's on the farms, but has anyone really like gotten any sort of FOIA or submitted something to see if they can find the reason for discharge?
Yeah, I wouldn't know for sure, but supposedly she was discharged.
I mean, if they can find the exact reason, I
And
think that'd be
I'm
interesting.
in college again
Yeah.
now for cybersecurity. And
Oh God.
that's going all right.
Kill
Oh.
it
Oh.
with fire! Kill it with fire! They just opened up a cybersecurity program at my college.
Security. And
Hold on.
that's going all right.
I'll just make it very clear as someone who's been studying that field and has been technically in it for some time now. You're gonna be like the weird kid in the schools and in the environment of cybersecurity that everyone picks on, from the white hats to the gray hats to the black hats. Everyone's gonna pick on you. everyone's gonna fucking like get into your computers and probably upload some sus shit just to laugh at you. They haven't already did that because like nobody wants someone like you.
People about you.
Yeah,
I went to some people I know who like go to DEF CON and shit in like Black Hat, and I'm like, this person wants to break into the cybersecurity industry.
Given
Here's
how
the information. Do what you will.
Given how fucking awful your OPSEC was that got you doxxed in the first place, where a bunch of TikTokers thought the Fortnite dance in front of your house. Yeah, I don't think you would do pretty well. I don't think you would do well in cybersecurity. At all.
And you don't have the chops to be a fucking white hat. Like, as someone who does that, that's fucking insulting that you would ever touch my fucking land. Get off. Get off, you fucking kids. Get off my lawn.
You're a fucking TikTok.
You don't have that. One, you're using TikTok, which means government won't fucking touch you at this point, due to reasons that are slowly becoming public. But like again, shit's been in the dark. But yeah, government's no bueno with TikTok, because Chinese asset and shit. So that's a fucking strike against you. You have a fucking massive blackmail that anyone could use against you if you're a foreign agent, so you wouldn't be trusted with any fucking clearance. So that's any sort of pen testing, security analysis, fucking threat attack vector out the fucking window. You are not in white hat. Gray hat, maybe, but that doesn't make the fucking pay the bills.
I don't think even they don't want. I don't think they want her either. If I'm gonna be honest with you, like she's such a fucking optics risk, and the fact that like she can't like keep her OPSEC tightly controlled in any fucking way without fucking up like a retard. Yeah, I don't see anything going well for her. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, man.
Black hats would just see her as a fucking vulnerability.
Yeah. She would be a very obvious one, given how easy she is to like lose her backbone too. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's just one of those people where I think that like, imagine she had to like work at a Fortune 500 company, and someone like brought up her past and can just blackmail her, like give anything that they want. Like she's that type of person that will fold instantly.
And a lot of the time when you're like in charge of that type of shit, government requires you to have clearances, like security clearances, which this shit will just flag and you'll be thrown the fuck out if you don't have a good, clean bill of mental health.
Yeah. Like,
no bueno.
She's got a lot of mental problems, and she doesn't come across as smart enough for me to believe that she knows anything about tech.
As NSA recruiters have told me, you can do drugs, you can't fuck dogs. A direct quote from one of them when I asked.
And then moving somewhere in Europe for work, and also going.
She thinks it's going to be better for her when she moves to Europe. Oh my god.
I get to talk to my German friends.
Oh no.
To college for a degree.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Coming back? Well, kind of. I unfortunately have a kind of personality where I enjoy kicking bees' nests and really pissing people off.
Oh well, at least she admits to that part.
Needless to say,
the image is getting disturbing how it's kind of moving.
Especially in my position. So, while I am still a paraphile and that won't change, I'm not going to be an activist anymore. I'm not going to try to be an activist for...
What?
You know...
That's going to be contradicted immediately.
Basically. And at first, it was a fun game, and... You know, I was displaying my true feelings, but...
It was a fun game. What?
Yeah, she thought getting reamed off the internet constantly was fun. Also, if you like the content, feel free to like, subscribe, and share on the content. I gotta make that every once in a while.
Please, just at least make it worth Kaz's time. I've been fucked since the beginning of my life.
Also, I don't know if I'm gonna bring this up, but I think I'll bring it for joke's sake. remember the video that Coyote Lovely made on Sappho that turned us into like a giant public shit show? It's really right. It's literally right next to my recommendations anytime you watch a Sappho
I was
video.
fucking seeing
That's
that.
fucking funny. We'll talk
Also,
about that later because she gets
also,
really
I-
seething mad about Coyote. We'll get into that.
I misread the E as an O in the IL as like a cutoff K. So it's like featuring at cock, and I'm like, what?
Featuring at cock. But yeah, I love the recommendations that point to the same video that pisses Sappho off to oblivion. It's amazing. It's like even the algorithm is just passing L's to her like it's candy. It's great. I love it.
Then I actually gathered a following, and a lot of others ended up coming out as zoos and maps and stuff. And
Okay.
that kind of only caused people to hate me even more.
Jeez, I wonder why. It's almost like a vast majority of her audience are fucking minors.
The fact that she's so she like acts so unself-aware, especially this visual makes me uncomfortable, man. Like, fuck. Like, I've seen shit. I have, but it's like always the time when I feel like I'm seeing someone doing the act of like grooming a child. Like, it kind of feel like that when I see that shit.
Yeah, also like the lack of her willing to like take on the context. Oh, why are people mad at me? Maybe it's like you manipulated like an entire shit ton of like community of minors into believing this shit's okay. Jeez, I wonder the fuck why everyone gets mad at you.
And I'm talking about like seething hate. Not necessarily hate for me personally, but
No, yes,
from what I
hate for you personally.
represented.
I mean,
Fuck you.
You are a
Kill
pretty
yourself.
shitty person in general, so it's not hard to say that it's both. Like we don't have to make it mutually exclusive that we either hate you because of you or we hate you because of your ideals. We can adequately say that we hate you for both of these things. I think that's pretty fair.
At least
so
in
yeah.
their eyes. And the symbol that I ended up becoming. Because I was really
Batman,
vilified
I'm a
by
symbol.
the community. I was turned into this, super villain, basically. And that had some long-term consequences. Well,
Don't you just love like, oh, I got turned to the villain. I mean, you did kind of turn yourself into one. You acted like a complete cunt to a lot of people, and then you tried to actively do some shit to people who called you out. That's not the behavior of someone who's just being rational or being innocent. That's a mindset of someone who's got a lot to hide and feels the need to silence the opposition by any means necessary. Doesn't make you a good person.
Speaking of villains, I'm gonna make a funny remark. Yes, you sound like the Joker when you say, I made myself a symbol. Yes, a symbol, Batman.
Yeah, I think
I am chaos and anarchy, Batman.
She thinks she's like the Joker to Coyote's Batman.
I have no fucking clue. I just thought
like
that was
it.
kind of funny.
It does kind of feel like it. I'm not gonna lie. She seems to think highly of herself for that. Really.
Yeah,
comes
maybe
across that way.
maybe first thing to do, get the stick out of your ass.
Get the stick out of your ass, boy. But she'll probably be the type of person that tries to get it off, like the stick off, like halfway through, and then accidentally pushes it, fucking moans, and then keeps pushing it back in. She's that type of person.
I don't know if she
I'm done
does
with that,
come off as a
but
bottom.
I wanted to make
Yeah, pure and adulterated bottom energy. Yeah, fucking.
I don't know if she
critical points,
does.
too.
She likes to do this dommy mommy energy, but the first moment there's anyone with a hint of dom energy, she fucking folds. Faster than
Yeah.
fucking kitchen fucking knackums. It's weird.
I've never physically been with a non-human animal.
I've
just
never
gonna press.
physically been with a non-human animal. Motherfucker, so have I, but you don't hear me fucking saying that.
Okay, at this point, her saying that in the way she does is just it makes me think she actually did. I'm sorry. Like,
I don't know, kind of sus.
She's like-
Emergency meeting. I hate that. I hate that I remember Among Us memes. I want to Among Us.
Among Us.
In a romantic way, ever.
Bullshit.
I have never physically been with a minor,
Bullshit.
or even attempted to physically meet one.
Bullshit.
Well, I was actually
Bullshit.
coming out here to pick up a cupcake and then go back home.
Okay, is that trying to be
Yes,
funny?
I didn't try to go for a cupcake.
Bitch, you think we laugh? We laugh at your dumb ass.
I have
Look, we
dated
don't need to
teens.
laugh at EDP. You already are the goddamn circus, the entertainment. The fuck you.
You be eating that pussy 445 though. She do be doing that.
She probably would be eating that pussy 3, 4, 5. He probably would be. She'd probably be the type of person that wants to eat that. I don't trust her, man. She'd probably be eating that cupcake. Yeah.
What is wrong with my brain right now?
Like, I have a feeling if you probably took a cupcake in the middle of the fucking floor and you had a trap with it, she'll just fall right into it. It probably would take less effort to put her on Catch the Predator than it would to put ED5 to get that cupcake, okay?
But I have never solicited nudes or anything illegal.
That is for the
And
FBI to
being on
determine.
This kind of stuff is mostly cultural, but
Or for me if I steal all your property
the law is
legally.
the law. And as we all know, the United States is great, and God bless America.
Pause.
Yeah, incarceration rates among
Per incarceration per 100,000 population.
yeah, well,
What the fuck does that statistic mean? Because
Yeah,
if it's a portion of the population incarcerated and it's per 100,000,
yeah, I don't know what to tell you, dude. That doesn't make any sense to me.
it can either be America's a large country or this data makes actually no fucking sense.
You tell me. The source is in the bottom. Prison Policy Org, 2018. So yeah.
Oh, I think I fucking goddamn it.
I
these
was
keyboard
never
fucking...
arrested, ever.
I
I
agree with
was
those
never
people. Why do you have to
contacted
use
or
them?
questioned by law enforcement
Okay.
because they saw through most of the made-up shit against me. I was reported.
No, because they're incompetent fucking bastards.
Yeah, look, if the police were so incompetent, there wouldn't be like this weird rise of vigilante justice the last 2 years if that was really the case. It could be that they just saw you as a non-threat and just decided not to give a shit. Because
Look, if the police had the fucking balls to do something, we wouldn't have shit like Uvalde.
yeah. That's it also probably just maybe they were like, this person calls themselves trans. We want nothing to do with that. It makes us look bad. I think as the Keffel story is sort of like dishing out currently, that's probably what's going on.
Well, Kaz, let me play devil's advocate real quick. You see, it would be much easier to fake her suicide, because of the, the trans thing, the suicide rate. So if they just, if she accidentally shot herself, like 15 times in the back of the head, and they were just alerted to that, that's just a normal statistic. She's trans. That's a very likelihood. This is not. I do not mean this to be offensive to trans people. I don't care what Kaz's opinion about it is. But Sappho fucking died.
Yeah, anyway, let's just keep going because we just need to press through this one. It won't be as nearly as rage-inducing as the second video we'll get into. Because holy shit, she just really just fucking steps it up a notch with autism. I don't know why. It's just that you can tell her like her mental state just takes a nosedive. She goes completely batshit insane.
Probably
What's this
hundreds
white
of
powder on my
times
desk?
to local law enforcement and the FBI.
Sorry.
The fact that I haven't been questioned after this long is a reasonably clear indication that they have no reason to suspect me of committing a crime.
Or
And if they did,
or the police wouldn't be able to prosecute too much. I mean, just because someone like Hero the Wolf got away with it doesn't mean he's innocent. I mean, for fuck's sakes. That's like...
The FBI has admitted that it was a statute of limitation thing.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
And first of all, fucking... until they get a fucking subpoena, and you either willingly or they are given a court order to search through your entire fucking device, and you have like cyber forensics go through that shit, I'm not gonna fucking say you're a yay or nay until I get like a full fucking diagnostic report.
Yeah, honestly, it just sounds like you're trying to do the whole, oh, if the cops did nothing about it, then it means there is nothing to it. I mean, that could be literally said about anyone who's ever been supposedly convicted by a cop before, who's ever been, like, reported on by police before. That doesn't mean anything.
Like, I mean, even at this point, it's like, you know, I fucking stole a piece of gum from a fucking dollar store when I was, like, 5. And I never got caught. Does that mean I didn't do it? No, I fucking did it.
Yeah, it's just because, you know, it's weird saying that, like, oh, if they didn't find anything, no crime was committed. It's just like, you know, there's plenty of people who committed crimes to get away with it. Hell, even in that the ranting monkey debate, it was clear some people did a study where they got a bunch of, like, people who are admitting to crimes that they've committed many years ago that they've never been previously convicted of by the cops. Like, you'd be surprised how many people get away with shit.
They would have to...
Welcome to the American justice system, you're a fucking retard. Anyway.
To justify
we live in America
continuing an investigation. So, maybe they did a preliminary investigation and then basically dropped it.
No, actually, the FBI doesn't... when you hear fucking silence from the FBI...
Yeah.
I'm not continuing that sentence.
Well,
you will hear silence from me.
Hold on, we got some new people in the welcome room. Feel free to deal with that. Directing them to the thingy.
Frankly, the FBI has bigger fish to fry than some weird chick on the internet with you know, controversial opinions.
That's an understatement, given the fact that you do a lot more than just act weird, but okay. Well, again, we'll save that for the second point.
A lot of, quote, information on me was fabricated by stupid children, doing things like attempting to correlate an IP with a physical address.
What?
Outright doxing.
Meh.
I'm sorry, but, like, I don't care that you're dumb enough to get doxxed by TikTok and they started Fortnite dancing on your motherfucking house.
Ma'am, you said you wanted to go into cybersecurity. Motherfucker, an IP address can tell a location very, very easily. That's why you use today's sponsor, Surfshark VPN. I kid.
Different person with a different eye color. Because their name was Valerie and they happened to be in the Air Force too. I mean, seriously. How people justify that, or credible death threats and attempting to purposely cause harm, I don't know.
Look, I as Barack Obama am making a credible death threat that I will drone strike your ass.
Nah, Barack Obama. Oh yeah, also...
President Barack Obama.
Yeah.
And think about things theoretically. But theory does not always translate into being practical or good.
Yeah, like your life.
Sadly, a large portion of the population can't handle nuanced opinions, and instead screech and seethe at the fact that someone is different.
And the only one seething here is you. Please get out of it. Please get out. It's a McDonald's drive-thru, not a fucking...
Yeah. We'll get into that in a moment as well, because I think that's fucking rich.
Emotions need to dictate how everyone else lives. Like debating completely fictional artwork like Feral. I would explain some of my nuanced opinions more.
No, please do, please do, please do.
Deaf ears.
Yeah, please do. I don't care if it falls on deaf ears. Bury yourself more. I would love it.
I'm curious.
That would only...
Oh, posting your own Kiwi Farms thread. There we go.
Oh, fucking motherfuckers posting their own L's.
Ugh. Mommy Dom pedophile, zoophile, furry, troon, cult leader who grooms children to zoophilia, wannabe hypnotist, rapist, hypnotherapist, rapist, fetishist who exploits his clients, chairman of the fraudulent bestiality nonprofit. Again, I'm holding my tongue on these until a bit later, because like I said, this is not the video to spurg out on. The second video we will get into is.
Question?
So, yeah.
Are we gonna talk about the fucking false nonprofit thing? And
Yes.
is the did she get registered like as a tax deductible nonprofit? Because if so, the IRS is going to rape her.
Yeah, I honestly, again, we'll get into that, because I don't know that much about it, but I do know that she used an alias or a pseudonym or whatever for her, like, IRS reports, or at least that was what it was argued. Alleged, I don't fucking know, but it is weird.
Cause the dread.
You're supposed to have full transparency with your identity when it comes to any financial transaction. So, you know, fiat currency and all that.
Of society. You know who you are. And otherwise, people know as completely useless sacks of shit.
Coyote. Wait, what the fuck is that image?
Tanju something Panda. I don't remember his name too well. I don't even know. I didn't even know who he existed until these videos, if I'm gonna be honest.
It looks like a fucking shitty FNAF jump scare. No offense, dude. Like, this is friendly fire. I'm fully aware, but like, please don't.
Friendly fire across the pond, good sir. You better watch out, man. Those mortars are vicious.
Please, just get an RTX, learn Blender, make a better avatar.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
Yeah, I'm talking about you.
I'm talking about
baby.
You. Well,
It's,
bro, you can't shut up about him for 5 minutes, Sappho. God. Come on, keep ranting us. Keep telling us how the big bad coyote made a woman out of you.
So fun for me to
Christ.
get night vision goggles so I can fucking read textbooks in the dark.
Hope see them all anymore. Okay, again, second video, I will unleash. I will make some jokes about it. I'm not doing it now. I'm trying to hold my tongue a little bit here.
So. Yeah.
Fuck it.
Do I expect to be forgiven for my actions? No, not really. I understand that my message ended up really damaging some people.
Jeez, I wonder why.
I can't change that, sadly. I have at least seen some justice for my own actions. I've been in therapy ever since December for my issues, and I genuinely apologize to the people that I hurt.
Bullshit.
But yeah, welcome to my life.
It's a mess, just like you.
Sappho's dead. The name is just tarnished. I'm not proud of that phase of my life.
Bitch.
And
So
I still support
till
my
you
friends,
have my permission to die.
I've
I'm sorry.
really stepped back.
What the fuck is this? You tell me.
I mean, the name is practically associated with pure evil.
It's always amusing when these degenerates try to crowd Coyote for being bad when he literally just gives them enough rope to hang themselves. Yeah, he does a similar business model as I do. And we'll, again, I'm holding my tongue for more about that in the second video, because the second video is the most revealing aspect of all of this. But, like, it's just what they do. They just don't like it when people call them out.
The way
I'm in a tired, kind of drunk mood. I'm gonna say that you're better than Coyote because journalism-esque shit is on more of your shit. A lot more. I'm not making sense. Whatever.
No. There will still be disingenuous people that
like you?
choose to insinuate that I didn't meet their personal standards of how much I need
You
to
didn't
suffer.
meet society standards,
So-
woman.
Look, if a community standard is don't fuck kids and don't fuck dogs, that's a pretty low standard to have. The fact
Also,
that
don't
you
masturbate in front of children.
the fact that you fucked that up tells me everything I need to know about your personal character. I don't need to be a rocket scientist to fucking know this shit. I don't need to be a psychiatrist to tell where you fucked up in your life when the moral standard of a community is, at the very least, if you don't fuck a dog and don't fuck a kid, you're completely fine to join this retarded internet community. Quite frankly, the fact that you get so butthurt, and viciously so, about breaching those standards and having people come at you with the force of 1,000 fucking angry suns is very telling. So don't even sit here and bitch about this moral grandstanding bullshit, you whiny, escapade fucking weak-ass excuse of a fucking bitch. What the fuck is this crap? Are you kidding me? Like, I'm gonna have some moral lessons about some dumb fucking retard who wants to be a woman but can't be bothered to have the proper characteristics associated with a female. You'll act like a female equivalent of a mortal Hera. God fucking damn, I would not be surprised if there's a mortal Zeus cheating on you every single day of the week, because that's the only way to cope with your fucking weak ass. Jesus fucking Christ. This moral grandstanding bullshit. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm tired drunk, Aaron, so this is
I'm
gonna be fun.
rebranding. I'll be using a new name, new avatars, new outlook.
New name, new
Yeah.
avatars. I have a feeling that she'll probably just come back to YouTube at some point with a different name. Yeah, I guarantee it's gonna happen.
And I'm going
They
to
will
try
be watching.
to keep
We
myself
will be
out of
watching.
trouble. Genuinely. I'm studying and practicing hypnosis again.
No,
I'm pretty rusty right now because it's been a while, but that's why I'm
gonna
studying.
I
So
no.
this channel will pretty much be solely focused on that. And maybe some language stuff in the future because
Language stuff.
I'm studying some foreign languages.
Oh my god. Which does some foreign
Anyway.
languages. Ugh.
You need to get
I-
liability insurance.
I feel like I'm gonna need, to make everyone pay more bills for my alcohol after this, because I'm gonna say some shit with the second video. Dear God. Alright, I was gonna go with the more longer form plan to have people talk about the first video. But no, the second video is really the one that we need to talk about, because this is, oh wow, it gets so much worse.
I kind of just like when she says all these things about like, oh, I'm gonna have a fucking job after this. There's this little spiteful little version of Aaron that always lives in my head that I don't ever let out of the cage.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to let it out, but I might need liability insurance to like go full Zuckerberg, big brain, big data science, and completely, basically just make it known of what she's done to anyone in any industry she targets.
Yeah.
Just like ads showing, hey, this fucking person did this. Don't hire them.
Yeah.
Like
so-
Facebook, heavily targeted.
August 1st, 2021. This is, I think, the video that really started the shit show as well, alongside her behavior behind the scenes. So, this is where she just goes full-on off-mask fucking retard on everybody. So, yeah. Let's just get into it. It's 26 minutes long. So let's just go into it. So it says about my views. Pujo or whatever, Panda and Coyote live. Again, I do not know who Pujo is. I'm not going to be saying anything else character. I have no idea who that is. But it's weird that she, for some reason, like, she's obsessing over this person of all things, when, like, their audience and whatnot is much smaller than, like, most people who talk about, you know, her. You would think she would be spreading out about Benji more, but no.
Hey everyone, I decided to come back again, and
Jesus fucking Christ, what is this model?
this time I'm not going away as easily.
What is this model? Why does it look so fucking janky? What is with basic internet thoughts and their obsession with, like, my character is my character is a demented looking demon with, like, nose piercings and everything up the ass, and look how sexual I am. Like,
dude, like,
Jesus.
literally, I fucking, there's this furry. I don't normally give furries, like, computers and shit, but this one was the exception. because they are just not at all horny. And they're like, I want to make a fucking space opera. And I'm like, go for it. Here's the money to build the computer. Fucking do it, man. Because I'm tired of this shit. Enough is enough. I have had it with these motherfucking horny ass 3D avatars. At least show some fucking talent and animation skills if you're gonna do fucking like horny shit like that. That's a lot of expression work, a lot of detail work, a lot of fucking this and that.
I don't
But
know.
no, this is fucking stupid. Sorry.
It's basically just like fucking low tier internet thoughts and like demon models. I don't understand it. It's always weird. And then when you couple with all like these low tier internet thoughts that also like to fuck kids and dog fuckers, it feels a bit too on the nose. I'm just saying, okay?
I love how like fucking
Tell me you worship
casually-
Satan without actively worshiping Satan. I'm just saying.
So I love how casually it's like, oh yeah, fuck kids and animals, you know, just like so like passe or fucking casually saying. That's funny.
Yeah, I know. Just tell me you're a fuckwit degenerate without saying you're a fuckwit degenerate. Here's a demon model. There you go.
Like, yeah, if you're over the age of like fucking, I'm gonna give you till 18.
Anyway.
If you're using that shit and you aren't being edgy, fuck off.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's just keep going.
As the last time. I
Okay.
thought I would clarify some things and then talk about people like Tujo Panda and Coyote Lovely. Oh,
I mean, to be fair, I'm not surprised. That's all you fucking talk about.
I'll be referring to as
I'm
Kyle at
surprised.
some points in this video, I'm sure.
Oh, yes, let's dox out his name. Like, that's fucking scary. Oh, this demon said your fucking name. Oh, my God.
Wait, who's
Uh,
Kyle?
That's Coyote Lovely's name, unfortunately.
Oh, I thought it was Rittenhouse. Okay. I'm being totally honest. I meant like that level of intelligence right now.
Honestly, you know, would that be that would be kind of funny? Just imagine being like the one guy who puts pedos like in the actual dirt and then makes a YouTube channel calling out pedos and dog fuckers. Man, at this point, I think she would be fucking terrified because you don't know if he was gonna pop out in the house with a full on fucking 8-10 and just go boom boom.
It's like, comrade, this is what we do to commit the social justice. This is capitalistic justice, the AR-15. Social justice, AK-47.
All right, Nate, let's keep going.
Why I dislike them, why I think they're intellectually bankrupt, why
Okay, you're the
It's the
last
same.
person to be sitting here making moral judgments. Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
think they're
I
dishonest.
can't focus on what she's saying. The
Yeah,
animation
really
hurts
just
me.
go over all of that in the
The
recent
arms
video.
are so fucking skinny.
But first,
Jesus.
my opinions have changed and have become far more nuanced,
Okay, yeah, sure.
and I wanted to explain that. Firstly, I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedo.
I mean, you call yourself a map, which is essentially a pedophile.
Wait, no, wait, go back a second, like, go back 5 seconds.
I'm far more nuanced, and I wanted to explain that. Firstly, I'm not a pedophile. I'm not a pedo, flat out. I agree with the standards in Europe. You know,
Oh, I thought you said I was.
No, she wants to make the conflation that she's not a pedophile because she believes the age of consent in Europe is well, she's already showing it right here. She does look all 16, but like most of these, a good portion of these are also 15 and 14, which is concerning territory. But
Yeah, 14 fucks with me. 16, 17. I
agree.
I mean, and that's where it is where I am, and like, yeah, there's some sus shit, but normally you'll get fucking killed for that.
with
Yeah, anyways,
half the
yeah.
United States and most of the rest of the planet that I personally think 16 should be, appropriate for age of consent.
Well, so that argument doesn't matter no matter what the fuck you're saying. You're someone who's probably around the ages of 24 to 25. At this point, any attempt at going after a child in a social sense, doesn't matter if they're 16, 15, 14, or even fucking 17, will still make you considered a fucking pedophile by anyone who sees that shit. I don't know where you get off of this idea that everyone needs to argue about legalities, when in actuality, it's also a social issue as is an inherent moral issue.
Well, legally they are not pedophile, but in my opinion, they're a rat fuck piece of scum bitch.
Yeah.
I think I said the English correctly.
Also, the problem with your arguments about legalities is the word pedophile is not a strict a legal definition. It is a paraphilia definition. It is a definition existing entirely to express those who have an interest for children. Specifically, in this case, prepubescent children, and you got hebephiles and others, which are all the same thing but for different age ranges. It doesn't matter what your argument is, you spastic fucking swamp diving retard. I don't know what's at this. I don't know why my brain's having a spasm looking at this fucking shitty ass made fucking model, because I can't tell if it's supposed to be an edgy demon or this literally just came from a New York sewage system. Like, it's fucking trash.
It looks like fucking Springtrap, but more retarded.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that I support...
honestly, half the time when you go off on those rants, I want to have like an animation, just me trying to just pat you on the head, like, calm down, please, child.
Sharing illicit material.
Yeah, but like anyone who actually gives a shit about exposing predators knows that it's not just legalities that's the problem. It's also the fact that the social and moral implications of letting anyone prey upon a kid of a specific age. Some of these definitions also have the age of 14. So tell me, you stupid fucking degenerate little fag, is going after 14-year-olds if you're let's say in the same country that allows that when you're 25 is a good idea?
And about laws, like, as someone who's studied critical race, studied a little bit of critical race theory, I like the actual like fucking legal shit of it, not like whatever the fuck they want to call it, but no, like where you analyze race and like all that. A lot of it, if we take that away from race, we can see that fundamentally laws are made up of genuine moral judgments that reflect how we view things. Morals are laws, just that we all agree on enough to make laws.
Yeah, but not every law is inherently strict to an actual like moral code, though. Springtrap with middle school OC edge, absolutely. That's what it comes across. Jesus.
Or anything like that. And I also think the U.S. legal system is a nightmare.
Yes,
I'm not into prepubescent kids. Never been into them.
I'm not in prepubescent kids?
She's not into prepubescent kids. That's what she said.
I thought she just said, I'm not in.
I think that Europe has the right idea, because when an older person dates a younger person,
ma'am, I can't take you seriously.
I cannot take you seriously, that avatar. You look like you're trying. It looks like RuneScape, but with like shitly made mods to try to make it look HD. Chopping at wood. You look like your arms are fucking weird. You look
they
like you
don't
broke
connect.
Them.
They don't. Yeah. They don't fucking connect. Oh my god. Oh, is he online? Is he online? No, he's not. Fuck. I was gonna have the animators come in and fucking beat BTFO.
Oh god, yes, I'm going loose and losing the professionalism today because I don't think it's needed. I just want to laugh at this bullshit.
Responsibility and scrutiny placed on that older person.
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! I can't tell if this is a model thing or she unironically moves her hands like that in a conversation. Look. We don't need. I forgot his fucking name, but we don't need that not Ray Williams Johnson. You know what I mean? It's like that fucking guy who just flaps his fucking arms on heavy news topics. Hey guys, top of the morning to ya. We need to go and talk about the serious topics. Some girl got killed in a car crash. Look at me flail my fucking arms when I talk about serious topics. Look how cool I am.
You're insulted.
Essentially.
So let's say hypothetically.
Hypothetically. I'm sorry, I was gonna finish that joke. Like, she's going to that like Ben Shapiro territory.
Yeah, hypothetically are always best if you don't finish.
I didn't try to get a cupcake like EDP.
Nigga, really?
No, because
really?
No. She doesn't like cupcakes. She likes candy.
She likes cupcakes.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
Secondly, my opinion on zoophilia has changed a fair bit as well. My opinion is a personal theory I have, and one that would probably never work in the world the way it is.
I had a dyslexia
because
moment.
It's a shitty fucking theory. Jeez, I wonder why it wouldn't work.
So addressing the super chat, I love the fact that Sappho records this using VR chat. I misread that as I love the fact that Shapiro records this using VR chat.
Oh yeah, like Digital Strike sends $5. Thank you for the support. I love the fact that Sappho records using VR chat. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, she's not the only person who does it, but the way the model works is just the most cringy.
I thought they were talking about Shapiro, like Ben Shapiro. I have
I'm being
dyslexia,
honest
if you
here.
can't tell.
That's why I'm no longer advocating for it or openly supporting it. I still maintain that I get to compare the treatment of paraphiles to other
She makes me
marginalized
uncomfortable.
groups.
Wait, hold on.
No longer advocating for it or openly supporting it. I still maintain that I get to compare the treatment of paraphiles to other marginalized groups.
Well, that's the reason why people laugh at you, because you honestly do that. It's fucking stupid. But then let's continue. She'll bury yourself further, I'm sure.
And no, I didn't mean to insult people by bringing up the LGBT community and gay rights movement and stuff. But what you
did.
people would realize if you just for a second used a brain cell that I'm not saying that LGBT and paraphiles are the same thing. They're
I mean,
Yes, you are.
whenever
You
you
are.
compare them, you always compare them to the fact that long ago in the land of the 1950s, that you people used to consider gays to be pedophiles, or do this or that. You compare
Allow
old,
me.
outdated information and logic as an argument for like, oh, people were discriminated back then for being gay. Therefore, it's comparable to people now who have a paraphilia. They're not. No, it's an apples versus orange fallacy that you pull out of your ass because disingenuous fuckwits like you want to play victim. When in actuality, the whole point of your paraphilia is that you are perpetually the perpetrator. Fuck off.
not.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that the way they're treated is pretty similar.
Okay, I don't know why I think my internet had a spasm. I think the internet's like fucking losing itself, man. I think the internet's like, God, I second Kaz right here. I'm about to have a fucking aneurysm. Also, Cassandra Mills in the chat. Not surprised. There's most certainly Cassandra, you're a fucking pussy. No one cares what you think. You got your ass handed the bait and ran off like a bitch.
Hey, Cassandra, pussy bitch, fucking kill yourself.
Yeah, anyway.
That's from the Federal Bureau of Investigation directly to you. Or the Furry Bureau of Investigation, my bad.
Furry Bureau of Investigation?
Exactly, yes, it's me, the FBI.
Oh my god.
Incel.
Anyway, let's go in.
I'm not saying that LGBT and paraphiles are the same thing. They're not. What I'm saying is that the way they're treated is pretty similar. That's all.
They're really not. There's nothing similar about them. Like, at all. Like,
Us.
you were comparing apples to oranges. You're comparing paraphilias to sexualities, which are not, or sexual orientations, were not the case at all. I find it funny this cognitive dissonance of, oh, my take is most certainly the most nuanced on the subject. In actuality, it's not nuanced at all. You are conflating stuff that do not fit.
And I get that in ignorant, like, again, I honestly, do you know the difference between a paraphilia and a fetish?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Simple.
not a lot of people do, though. And
Yeah.
it's a little, like, I can get if you convolute that, but it's a sexuality. It's like, I like to fuck men. I like to fuck women. I like to fuck...
Yeah.
I like penis. I like vagina. It's not, I like young boys. This isn't fucking Nambla.
Yeah, no, these again, they're not comparable. You can't just sit there and be like, oh, they're similar groups. They're not. They don't have the same varying interests.
I'm just saying. And it's personally, whether you believe at this moment in history it's justified to, tell mentally ill people to
Wait, is
kill themselves.
Wait, Danderwolf's in the chat. Yo, what's up, dog? Fuck you.
Yeah, he's been trying to get attention by like the host of the show for like, Sappho's parents. I don't even know if this is a fucking troll account.
I have no fucking clue. Don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's just keep going. I don't want to stick here forever.
And stuff.
I feel like
think
we're
that
already trapped here
paraphiles
forever
should
with
not be
how
hunted
she
and
looks.
harassed.
What the fuck is this? Point?
Tell mentally ill people to kill themselves and stuff. I think that paraphiles should not be hunted and harassed just for being paraphiles, in my opinion.
No, I don't think they should be hunted or harassed. I think they should be tracked down in the streets and thrown in wood chippers. Very different. I heard the wood chippers are very therapeutic.
I want to get that out.
And they should be treated as, like fucking people that are a genuine threat to others who, whenever they refuse treatment, like, someone, and this is gonna be a hot take, I'm sorry, but like someone who refuses to get, like, let's say a fucking, like an extremely contagious disease vaccine or something like that, that's like not gonna fuck with you. Like it's something that where you're putting other people at risk by not getting fucking treatment. That's the problem. You have become a problem to people around you. You have no fucking right to just do anything but get help. And you should be thankful that people let you be around them. If at all they do.
Yeah, anyways.
And I want to get out of the paraphile community. I've wanted to. But you people literally make it impossible. Like, it's like I'm literally not allowed to.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Paraphile community. I want to get that out. And I want to get out of the paraphile community. I've wanted to. But you people literally make it impossible. Like,
not really, no. You could have just left at any time. You probably would have left before you got doxxed, and you would have been fine anyway. But I think the problem here is that you, and this is something that you and your kind do all the time, Sappho. You like to blame, you like to complain and seethe and cope about how everyone is at fault for your suffering, not the fact that all you had to do to deal with your problems is don't go on the internet calling yourself a dog fucker and a pedophile. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do was actually seek therapy without having to, you get what I mean.
Tacitly endorse this bullshit.
Well, she didn't just tacitly endorse it. She took several miles and steps into this shit.
Yeah, no.
Not only did she advocate for this shit, but she also fostered, groomed an entire community of minors, and then went out of her way to get mad when people said, hey, notice how you've, like, been dating a fucking kid? Geez, that sounds very pedophilic. And, like,
that happened.
And she's like, gosh darn, that Coyote Lovely and that fucking panda guy and that bunny rabbit dude named Benji is just calling me out. God damn, I hate that, man. It's almost like it's their problem. It's like, no, it's a you problem, bitch. What the fuck's wrong with you?
It's like I'm literally not allowed to.
No, you are allowed to. It's just that you intentionally come back and start shit all the time. All the fucking time. Had you probably shut your mouth, deleted anything related to Hypnotist Sappho, and went under a new identity and did entirely something else with your life, you probably wouldn't be here now, would you? But no, you could not let the little war between you and Coyote just stand still. You can't let him just win the battles that he already won. No. You gotta keep fighting a losing war, which is what you and you fucking idiots do all the time. You can't just learn to just accept defeat. No. You have to come back and act like the narcissistic swubble fuck that you are.
And honestly, good for you. You're gonna get fucking burned for this. Die. Kill yourself.
I said good. I'm okay with her burning herself on her own pyre. But the only annoying thing is just how pretentiously retarded she is. That she needs to put the blame upon other people for her own mistakes.
Have to stay in and
yes,
support
Chad, I will agree that that Coyote lives rent free in a lot of people's heads. Absolutely. Y'all, maybe charge him a little bit of rent. Like holy fucking shit. He's taking up more fucking land, fucking real estate than a fucking New York billionaire.
Community, because you all legitimately give no way out of it. And
that's entirely you thing. Seriously, I know that this is like pretense after you already made the video, but like her obsession with that, oh, you guys are pushing me and so it's your fault. No, that was entirely your fault. You're like at your mid to late 20s at this point. Grow the fuck up, you stupid bit. This is why I don't like people. Jesus fuck.
No, that's not me, being negative about the paraphile community or anything. It's just, I don't want to be involved with all of the hate anymore. And it's been that way for a while.
Oh no, people are mad. How dare the people are mad when they tell me how wrong it is. Do things to kids and dogs. Oh my god.
Okay. So it's okay for you to fucking write out a blank. So Sappho, it's okay for you to write out a fucking blank check. But when we come to cash it, no, that's the problem. That's the problem.
Cassandra and Dander are beaters. What the fuck? I don't know about Dander, but yeah, Cassandra is admitted to some very interesting shit on that stream. By the way, there will be a video made on the subject to like post the most interesting things I found under that fucking stream. That's a subject for another time. Anyway.
I was in a mental hospital. I stayed at the Hartford Institute of Life in Hartford, Connecticut for about 2 weeks, and periodically had access to my phone. And yes, I am a high suicide risk, and still in therapy to this day.
You shouldn't be sharing.
I don't want people to bother them, really. But if you called and asked, they would literally tell you that, yes, they did allow cell phones to be given at specific times, and then turned in later in the evening.
You've done a funny, Sappho. You've done a funny here.
Well,
because HIPAA is a fickle bitch.
Yeah, that, and also I honestly think this point's kind of stupid because it's like, okay, so you're a high suicide risk, but it's a smart idea to like give people your fucking phone number, a little phone
you
to
have
use.
A gun.
Yeah.
Look, if you genuinely believe that it's a problem of you fucking killing yourself, sell the fucking gun.
Yeah, honestly, I just think that sounds a bit fucking cringe. Like, maybe they should have thought about that because, like, your entire problem is you can't shut up when you get access to the internet, so that, like, exacerbates your issues. Honestly, if they probably actually knew about this, I think they would probably decide to say, no, we shouldn't be giving you this in the first place. This is why I think therapy is a bit of a problem sometimes, because a lot of these people could just decide to lie or not be fully truthful about what made them go into this mess in the first place, and like still give them the very necessary tools and devices to make it worse for themselves. So then just upending and ruining all of that time of therapy and resources on someone who just refuses to change. I mean, it's probably too good for you, Sappho, but I think the best future for you is maybe you should just get locked up in a padded room and throw away the key. You know, let's be honest. That might be for the best.
And there also had to be like tape on the camera and stuff for like patient privacy.
That's not how that works.
Yeah,
that's just fucking not.
That's like a false sense of security, if anything.
No, yes.
like you okay. If for some fucking strange reason they are allowed to roam the halls of a fucking hospital freely, what? Second of all, if it's not with a doctor and a patient or in a treatment area, and if otherwise there still is allowed cameras in a general treatment area, it's just with a doctor and a patient, it's a bit legally iffy. Like, it's just normally general best practice, but like, fucking hospitals have security cameras everywhere. Like, just, like, especially for patients that might do some crazy fucking shit.
I mean, like, if anyone in that place were, like, they knew about Sappho and what she's known to doing, which she might be prone to do, with kids and dogs in mind, it probably would be, like, pertinent to make sure she doesn't even be able to use devices in the first place. That's just me.
Yeah, not just that, but also, like, some of the other fundamental shits of like, just that doesn't seem like how you'd fucking run a place like that. Just for security's sake, for just general like monitoring patients' sake, because a lot of it is, especially when it comes to treatment like that. If it's a long-term thing, like this probably would need to be. You need to monitor the fucking patients like to a point of giving them fucking vital trackers. Sometimes might be effective, like. You need data, and visual shit is good data.
Yeah.
I don't fucking get why you'd put tape on the camera. That's just, it's super fucking like suspicious.
Also, it doesn't really protect you from shit. Like it really fucking doesn't. But anyway, Dander Wolf is a male speed. Cope in seed Dander Co. Fucking Cedric just sent more messages. Apparently Dander is trying to make jokes about how stupid is the bro just sent money to have that highlighted. I mean, what's wrong with people sending money to support their content creator and have an important message be sent? Are you mad that people make more money than you, Dander?
And they piss baby, bitch boy.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't really care to acknowledge you, Dander, because I'm trying to focus on stream, but since you want to keep attacking my audience, what's wrong with people sending out money to their favorite content creator?
He's just jealous. He wishes he had people that actually liked him. And I know that I've never met you, but like from what I've heard, how did your parents not like a band when you was a child?
Oh, so hi SMG. I'm sorry I didn't see your message. Call me a whore, Kaz. Oh, man, SMG is my favorite Mexican whore, man.
The Mexican Jorge.
He just reaches around. He just figures out a way to give me my favorite tacos, man. As I go run down session. Yeah. Anyway, that's funny, Joe. We'll skip off those jokes for a minute because it's funny. Anyway, let's just keep going.
I am on all of the medications that I say I'm on, which includes Trazodone, Seroquel, and Paxil.
Jesus.
You know, maybe instead of being
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of meds for someone of your age. I think that should be a warning sign that maybe you shouldn't be on the internet, if I'm gonna be honest.
stupid aunties,
those are rookie numbers. Those are rookie numbers.
Those are rookie numbers. You take 20.
I take 15 medications a day. Actually, I take around 5.
I have a feeling that like when your mom passes by, it's like, "What are you doing, son?" And you just scream, "I'm full of drugs."
A lot of it's just like fucking concentration camps. Wait, what? No, fuck, wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just keep going.
For a second, how you can be wrong, before confidently saying that it's all fake, X'd out, you know.
Well, I mean, it is the internet. We're not supposed to be like believing anyone at their word because that's how people get lied to and manipulated in the first place. So, I don't know what type of hell you came from or what type of like what type of cesspool of the internet you grew up in as a child, because I assume by the way you talk and the way you act and the way you act like you know about the internet, you're probably someone who's been on the internet for a while in an era where it's very cesspool-like in many different sectors. So maybe you're a Tumblrite, so that probably explains why. So let me explain it like this. When it comes down to internet shit, you're not supposed to believe people at face value, like fucking ever. Even I tell my audience not to completely trust me because I could be fucking wrong. You never know. I could be fucking wrong. I could be absolutely fucking wrong at any moment, and I would have no idea. So fuck off with this bullshit. Seriously.
No, really, come on. Continue to cast doubt on it now that it's literally in your fucking faces.
Yeah, press X to doubt. You're a habitual liar. Go fuck yourself.
And you have the ability to confirm.
Ability to confirm. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Good on you for having friends that were committed and they didn't have access to their phones. You know, good on most hospitals for not allowing patients to ever have their phones.
It's because they probably shouldn't, especially for someone like you whose entire paraphilia relies on using the internet to get yourself some groomer, like get yourself some fucking kids to groom. Like, come on, fuck off with this.
Like, as
okay. I will say, it is honestly such a fucking shitty just set of care that like.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to give her money, so I'm not going to say what I think, but like there might be negligence involved, and I'm not going to specify what you'd sue for, but you could. Because like it's such shit treatment that like how like what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know anything about
like
the
a
meds
genuine
stuff.
reason.
So Dr. Phil's asking a question about the meds. I have no idea, if I'm going to be honest with you. Again, that's why I don't trust her, because it's like, oh, look at these like blanked out pictures of my med bottles and my pill shakers. Here you go.
Those look. Some of those things do have like identifiable information that I'd need to look at, and
Oh, I don't doubt it, but still.
In their stay. But that wasn't the case for me. Yes, my phone was taken when I went to the ER, and I didn't see it again until I was actually in the psych ward. And I wasn't expecting to see it, like I said. I just happened to get lucky, I guess. Now, for...
Oh, we got another thing. Sappho would probably assist in the drop Kiwi Farms thing. Oh, probably. I would not be surprised.
TheCuteCat and other idiots and co, you know, just explain it all away. Just
yeah, TheCuteCat, I don't even know who that is. Like, why do you fucking care what some guy who's probably not even is nearly as known as Coyote Lovely or Benji has to say about you? It sounds like you're just pointlessly coping and seething about it.
Just, you know, explain it away somehow, now that it's in your faces.
I mean, you're a habitual fucking liar. Of course people are not gonna trust you. What is this fucking game? Oh, yes, trust me, guys. Look, you're a crazy fucking bitch. You're the type of person that someone goes, guys, trust me, this deal to sell away the deeds to your house is really a good thing. Fucking snake oil salesman bullshit. Of course people are gonna be cautious of what you say. Jesus fucking Christ.
And yes, I do have a firearm, and still consider removing myself from existence. There's a reason I'm a high fucking
You
suicide
shouldn't
risk.
have one.
Then stop being on the internet, let alone possessing a firearm, you fucking idiot.
No, it's not suicide baiting. It's just the honest fucking truth.
But it does. I think I actually. Oh fuck! This is gonna be fun because I just finished training for this. I gotta file police paperwork to potentially get guns taken away.
Anyway, that's good. Well, see, the thing about this is like, okay, well, most people who are actually going through something aren't gonna say something this fucking blatant, this fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's
so many people.
Yeah, it's very okay. Like in an actuality, from like Doctor Aaron here. I don't have a doctorate, but you know, yeah. From what I've been informed, it is very often that like people will not say that they're suicidal. But again, I have been suicidal before, like normally an extreme amount of pain. But like I will say that because I'm a very, you know, my brain's fucked up in that very specific way. But yeah, no, it's possible, but there's something else fucked up.
Yeah. Also, someone says, "Oh, she's acting like one of the AP's locals now." Yeah, the gaslighting, the fucking
gatekeeping, the girl bossing.
Yeah, the girl bossing, all that shit. Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. Every fucking time. It's always a female pedophile locale that does this too, like viciously. I don't know why, but it's like a thing they do. It's very common.
And my right to bear arms is not going to be fucking taken away. The fact is that the firearm is in a safer place now so that, you know, if I end up feeling a certain way, I have time to think about it, basically. I made a very serious video about very serious issues, including mental health, and you disgusting people, especially Coyote Lovely, still continue to lie and be angry and encourage
I tell you.
Open seed.
Me to commit suicide. And
do it.
No one cares what you think, Cassandra. Your entertainment is having geckos on your dick.
You know.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's like, this show is really boring. Do something interesting. Smile. I'm like, who cares what you think, Cassandra? You think putting geckos on your dick is pleasurable? Shut up.
Just so people know, TheCuteCat is
Yeah.
Another drama tuber. You know, he tacitly
When
supports.
did she say that?
That was like back on the debate stream.
Oh my god, I need a fucking clip of that. Okay.
Yeah, anyway, so let's just keep going.
You know, just so people know, TheCuteCat is another drama tuber. You know, he tacitly supports Kyle Crushore in this.
Okay, so that explains why you keep mentioning someone who's a relatively nobody in the sphere as well. Like, I can't say I'm much of a somebody in these parts either. Yeah, Lord knows, a lot of furries don't like my approach. Because, you know, unlike a lot of people, I'm just straight up honest and make jokes and don't care how edgy I sound or how mean I am. But yeah, that probably explains why you hate this Torjo guy. I don't know who Tojo is. Probably not a big deal. Sounds like
you, in my opinion, you're like the fucking like the Coyote and all them other people. They're like the fucking LTT of like the fucking pedo hunting, but you're like the gamers nexus. You got the fucking ethics. You got all that shit like burned fucking down in there, and that's just to the core. And it's why I like it. It's why yes.
Let's see. $5 says Locale smack their own ass every time their names are mentioned. Welcome Peetza. Also, I don't know what to say. All I think is the Tujo is probably just another furry commentating channel that just wants to laugh at these degenerates like anyone else. I don't see the point in giving a shit. It seems like Sappho at that point, you're just giving someone who isn't really that known undue just attention because they associate with Coyote. And the fact that you're seething and coping this fucking hard about it is fucking hilarious to me.
Oh yeah, Peetza, fix your fucking bot, but also thank you for making it.
Oh yeah, no, thank you for the help with a bunch of like Discord stuff. It's actually very
you know, and his many, you know, instances of him telling me to commit suicide, advising me to commit suicide, felony in
is it a felony in California?
Many, you know,
ooh,
instances
guess what?
of him telling
I'm not in California.
To commit suicide, advising me to commit suicide, felony in California, by the way.
I don't know if he still lives in California, but also the idea of an internet joke being an advisory to a suicide is not an argument for that. So, yeah, nice to try to do the whole, I'm gonna subtle imply legalities at your door. Sure.
Well, you see, as someone who's not in California, kill yourself. You should fucking kill yourself.
I mean, you can be that type of person that goes, I'm gonna threaten legalities. I mean, go ahead. The most that the cops are gonna do is go like, whoa, wait a minute, what is this dossier on this like dog fucking pedophile shit you've been doing?
But like, if you like get fucking if you get fucking put like if you get put in the holding cell up for fucking bail, I will fly over there and I will fucking personally hand the fucking precinct's like officer, hi, here's everything on this person.
Yeah, for example, like, you know, years ago, I was dealing with internet spurgs, and I recorded their conversation because they're trying to threaten me off the internet with going, oh, we're gonna send the Hells Angels after you, oh! Like, unironically thinking they can send, like, gangsters out of me because of some gay internet shit.
Brothers.
And I recorded and posted this, like, conversation online on my YouTube channel. It's like some of my old remaining content.
Old Romanian content.
My old remaining content on a old era of the internet I was a part of. And the reason I laugh at that shit is because they do the same thing. Like, when disingenuous parties get mad, they'll threaten legalities, despite the fact they don't understand what they're talking about. Like, they're like, oh, well, California is not a two-party consent state or something, right? The problem is, those type of laws apply to very specific standards. Like, recording a conversation on Discord is not considered a two-party consent violation. Because Discord is not private. It is internet. It is as open as fucking Facebook is when it comes to conversation. Getting recorded on Discord isn't illegal. Neither is telling someone to kill themselves through a Discord, Twitter, or Telegram variant of a social media app. It doesn't work that way. These are not violations, you fucking spaz.
So the way that Discord tracks a lot of shit, in theory, they can just call up fucking, hypothetically, voice chat logs or chat logs just from the servers that store them, just like eternally, until they run out of fucking space. So yeah, no, it's already being recorded and you've already consented to that. So someone's just recording something that will already be recorded for their own sake. There's already been two parties, you and that person who has decided to initiate the recording, to consent to that. Therefore, a two-party consent is already given.
Now, the problem is, Sappho, I think that's funny that you say that because around the same time you upload this video, you literally said in your own personal Telegram chat that you used to go after Coyote Lovely, or otherwise known as ban Coyote Lovely, or whatever you call that, whatever variation of it, you literally advocated for your audience to build incinerating weaponry and carpet bomb Coyote's house.
Yeah, the ATF actually knows about that.
That is more arguably a threat and a violation than anything Coyote has ever done to you, you stupid fucking bitch.
I hope you get Waycode.
And his targeting of minors and so on. I just think it's kind of
Wait, I'm sorry, what?
Side advising me to commit suicide, a felony in California, by the way.
The fucking camera
And his
jumping.
targeting of minors and so on.
Targeting of minors? What,
In what way? What? Huh?
What, insulting your demented, groomed audience on Twitter is somehow attacking minors?
I just think it's kind of funny that TheCuteCat continues to support him. But
TheCuteCat continues to support it. Maybe because he sees you're a creepy little pedo spurg and feels the need to laugh at you because you're acting like a classical spurg that threatens legalities, that wants to I assume you probably threatened to false flag stuff. I also assume because you try to utilize your audience to flag Coyote off the internet. You used your audience to try to argue that they should build incinerating weapons to turn his house to what the U.S. fucking Navy and the military did to Vietnamese houses in Vietnam. I honestly, in no way in terms, believe you, you stupid bitch.
Also, arson, fun fact, is under the investigation of the ATF, as well as incendiary devices. The ATF, may I remind you, shot the fucking dog and then killed a bunch of kids. So I wouldn't fuck with them.
Also, it says, oh, now she cares about minors. Yeah, strangely enough, when it comes to Coyote, she now cares.
anyway,
Yes, I don't care
let's
about
move
them
on.
until I groomed them properly. That's what she'd be like.
Now, in that video, I said I may come back to do more hypnosis videos.
Yeah, no, probably for the best you don't.
And that's still true. I might start posting some hypnosis videos again and maybe some other stuff. I don't know
Did
yet.
the microphone catch that?
Despite the claims made
Sorry?
Did the microphone I just punched my fucking wall. I don't know if I dented it.
posting some hypnosis videos
You see how, like,
again and maybe some
sometimes
other stuff.
she's having, like, spasms in her arm, like she's about to have a fucking stroke.
I don't know yet.
I can't tell if that's the model or the fact that she's seething with rage about Coyote. She's about ready to have a stroke anytime she talks about him.
Despite the claims made by Kiwi Farms and other places with totally legit sources, trust me bro, screenshots, most of the claims against me are false. Whether...
because you say so apparently means it's true somehow. Okay. Citation needed.
Entirely, whether altered, whether fabricated, or even just in part, rendered in a false way and twisted around to be seen in the worst light possible.
That seems like a lot more worth than just pointing out what you just said on social media and laughing at you. I don't think you're making this conspiracy theory that people feel the need to come out around and start like manipulating entire sections of evidence just to say something about you, which isn't true at all. I'm sorry to say this, and I know you want to believe it that this is true, but making up lies of that magnitude is far more worth than effort than it's worth. Nobody wants to put that type of effort. It's the internet. People are lazy as fuck. If you're going to be stupid enough to say stuff, don't be surprised they laugh at you and say it for what it is. Alright? Not saying people can't lie. Yeah, people lie all the time. But you also lie too. And you have never been remotely accountable. You have never tried to make amends or make it clear or clear up your own misinformation. So of course, I can't believe you. Sorry. Just how it is. Take it or leave it. I think you're full of shit.
Most claims against me are false. That's why I haven't been investigated. That's why I haven't even been, questioned by police.
Yeah,
You would
Cassandra
think if I was
Haram.
Oh my god, what's she doing now?
horrible criminal and this huge threat to society, I would have been contacted by law enforcement at this point. I mean...
I don't know. Maybe they might. They take their time. Some of them sure do.
Right. It's not like they have unlimited resources to continue justifying an investigation.
I don't know. It depends on their priorities. If you're talking about the FBI, probably. If you're talking about state law enforcement, I would say that's where the resource and the problem with resources really starts showing themselves. So I don't think so. No. Like most law enforcement nowadays, they honestly couldn't care less of a situation unless there's actually enough proof to say something about it. And oftentimes, it comes down to a lot more people having to put more work than the actual police investigation in order to prove something. So that's not always the case. It's not always about resources that gets what they want.
Into some random internet person that has opinions people don't like.
You do a lot more than have opinions on the internet, but I'd rather not get into that because we already know that there's already tons of documentaries about you about that.
They have serious people to deal with, like people in their 30s and 40s, sex trafficking kids, and doing all kinds of other horrible shit. Those are the people they're after, not internet lady for having opinions you don't like. For almost everything I've ever done, it's all...
Yeah, no, I agree with Peetza's assessment. Like, yeah, there's people who make phone calls to local PD and states, then they call back. Sometimes they do, they don't. But it's one of those things where even if they can't immediately call you out, they can put you on a file. So whatever. It's a typical. She's coping and seething the same way like Hero does. With this whole like, oh, the police didn't do anything with me, therefore I'm innocent. Herbadur.
Always been twisted into looking the absolute worst way possible. Especially by the.
I mean, what is this fucking video then? When you keep screaming about Coyote Lovely for like every 5 fucking seconds.
Yeah, the narcissist, Coyote Lovely. Massive narcissist, massive smug fucking attitude. You listen to 10 seconds of any of his videos, and you just immediately want to tear your eyes out and...
Pot calling kettle.
And, call like a crisis line. It feels like people still want me to be a symbol, so... Symbols,
I mean, you intentionally try to make yourself a martyr for a cause, so I think the answer is pretty obvious. That's what you want to see yourself. The only thing that people want to represent you on anything is a fucking joke.
Only have meaning when people constantly talk about them, constantly, throw a fit. If people just fucking shut up, that symbol would go away.
Well, maybe that might be the case if you learn to shut up yourself.
Like, it's not that hard. It almost feels like you want me to advocate for paraphilia still.
What?
Dude, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in chat. My brain just kind of went AFK.
Like, oh my god, is she pulling the Joker, I'm not gonna kill you, Batman. You complete me.
I don't know what I typed, but I typed something that the Jews rule the world.
Of course you said that. Each fucking... Okay, so... She's doing the, oh, you guys need me. You guys fucking need me. No one needs you. We're just laughing at you. And the thing is, like, even... Like, I've probably been the one guy in that section of the furry YouTubers talking about you that talks about you the least. Like, my channel and a lot of other people's channel have been doing completely fine, if not better, without you. No one needs you. You just like to keep running your mouth, and people respond to it and laugh. Make a few extra bucks on the side, of course. That's always the thing about most people on the internet, But that sweetens the pot, sweetens the goddamn deal. Still doesn't change the fact that, again, if you really didn't want this to happen, Sappho, all you had to do was to just shut the fuck up and not touch the internet again. That requires. This is entirely a you problem.
I mean, is that what you want? What other option is there?
I want you to go inside of this thing called a wood chipper. I heard there's there's something stuck in there. I think just it might be someone put a wedge in there, maybe. I don't know. That might help. stick your head in there. That's totally fine. Nothing's gonna happen.
You don't give any other option. So, going on.
No, people give you options. You just refuse to listen until things go bad. Also, by the way, if you don't like people, idiots like Sappho, feel free to like, subscribe, and share on the content. Really appreciate it.
TheCuteCat
is so we can fuck around and find out and commit tax evasion, not war crimes. I'm sorry, not tax evasion. We will pay our taxes, I promise.
Guy that thinks he's cute and funny because he associates with Coyote Lovely.
Wait, what?
Oh, a guy that's cute and funny? Oh, someone you never meet.
Going on. Tujo is a guy that thinks he's cute and funny because he associates with Coyote Lovely, Kyle, who has many times directly and heavily encouraged my suicide, knowing that I have mental issues, I'm a suicidal person, I'm vulnerable, and yet he still does it, as well as targeting minors who have similar mental issues to mine.
Actually, hold on. Let me try something real quick. I just want to say, you know, Sappho, real quick. Let me try something funny. I'm gonna try something with this. So, well, let me try to stop the stream on my end because I don't want to. Yeah, give me a sec. You know, that sounds like a really hard thing, Sappho. That sounds like a really hard thing. Yeah, it's really awful. Really awful.
Do you have a VTuber avatar? I don't know why I thought that you do, but my brain is broken.
I don't have any of
There's
them.
a million different.
I don't know.
I can't afford shit with VR. Anyway,
use a webcam to do that.
I just want to say, you know, it sounds really hard, Sappho. Sounds like a really hard life. You know, just gotta say that. You know, but you know, there's a message for you. You know, things will get better. I promise. I just want to send you this little message. We try to get it to work because my computer's acting up.
There's a million different ways that this whole day could go, so I'm just popping in to say I hope
I'm just saying, you know, might help you a little bit. Such a sad girl. Things will get better, I promise.
Do it, pussy, you won't.
Oh, the world's such a vicious, cruel place.
We truly do live in a society.
And putting them on blast for his large audience. I wanted to respond to parts of his video just so we get a good idea of who he is, and also so that the idiot aunties that think the exact same way, you know, maybe
You're watching the video still.
Maybe you get a little something out of
share screen.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Hold on. Fucking, I'm an illiterate boy. All right, so
you have lost your refrigerator license.
Life has no mercy whatsoever. Absolutely.
It too. He even used Coyote Lovely in the opening to his new, totally dishonest and incorrect video. So, let's go over that video because it'll make a lot of aunties look stupid.
Sappho's
like I said,
doing a reaction
for being
commentary.
Like
Wait a minute. That is the guy. That's the guy that everybody's been talking about on YouTube and Twitter. Like, holy shit, they're right here in VR chat. Why aren't you guys doing anything? Get your fucking phones out and start complaining. Start bitching about it, okay? Hide your wife, hide your kids, everybody. Like, this is the guy. It's the guy. It's the girl. It's the trans girl, the guy.
What?
Nice transphobia, Tujo.
Dude, okay. Fuck you. First of all, guy can be a gender neutral term. Like, hey, what's up, buddy? What's up, guy? Hey,
So otherwise, 2Joe is based. I'm
yes,
liking him
2Joe
already.
is fucking based.
2Joe's based.
And also not transphobic. Yet.
I mean,
you haven't dead named or fucking been rude to them yet, but you're still based.
To be fair,
You're-
if
you're
there's
tr-
a pronoun we should give Sappho, it's not a he, it's not a she, it's an it. We should refer to it as an it.
I prefer that thing.
Yeah. Like, look at that thing over there. Look at that fucking nose piercing shit. Ugh. That's not it. That's
glasses
not
or nose piercings. Honestly, I can't tell.
I can't even fucking tell, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's glasses. Well, you got the horns. Like, that looks really autistic. How do you like?
They
walk
look like
around
cat
with one?
ears, and they make me ashamed to have them.
Yeah. Anyways, go
No, it being a skit does not excuse you. I mean, what the fuck? Let's not forget that Tujo was also responsible for this racist masterpiece.
Racist?
I actually don't see the racism. I just see like based.
I don't know, man. That's pretty base to me.
You got the gay communism, you got the anarchism, you got the Pepes, you got the Jews. I'm not kind of noticing where they have a tiny bit of a point.
The idiot,
but I don't care.
The quote idiot anti. Sappho is so respectful of its critics.
I give them the Jew pass. They have the communism pass.
Go in. Give me your shekel.
Yeah.
I don't see
Yeah,
anything else
he's
offensive towards
the one that made that.
marginal people.
Don't
Pepes
forget
go, fuck you.
that this is also the guy that decided to mock my voice just because I'm transgender. Oh no, come on, Tujo, Coyote.
Oh no, woman, thing, fucking bitch.
Other average.
Bitch, please, accelerate your vocal cord. When you talk in videos, you talk like this. I swear to God, I have to check my settings if you're on half speed or not.
Okay, let's get a. People are sending me videos to put on. Let's do that actually. Yes. Oh yes, I love this. Thank you, Food Noodles. This is fucking great.
Don't care, didn't ask, cry about it, stay mad, get real, L mold seed cope.
Seed cope. Yeah, that's perfect.
Round of applause.
Unintelligent anti. X'd out everything to this point. Continue to call it a fantasy fiction. Come on.
Oh, like all of this kind of begs some questions about like how honest she's being about.
See, the main difference here with Poofanges, like, or whatever his name, Panda. Let's call him Panda. You can tell that when he's not waving his arms around
being
that
also,
much.
the camera isn't like locked to autofocus on a moving target. Because it's like you have.
Yeah. He's not flaring his arms around that much, and I don't know what the whole rain effect is, but you know.
How is it raining indoors? Second of all, also your mouth is maybe just tweak on the little bit of the model around the eye and the mouth. It's kind of see through, which looks like it's clipping. So
yeah,
fix
but
that,
like
you're good.
His like the way he's doing it is he's not like as spastic as like how Sappho's doing it. So see, like he's probably painted. He understands how to do the show bit. Like you're supposed to have a certain frame and a certain way of like moving your arms around and shit. You're not supposed to like fucking spastic noodles your arm like you're having a seizure.
I'm just giving a little bit of critiques on just how the model appears, because there are some bits that look like it's just like you can see the background coming in through it.
I just chalked that up to VR bullshit, but anyway, let's go on.
Because, you know, like, mentioning the whole suicide thing, it seems like she's suicide baiting. Like, she's trying to elicit sympathy.
Shut the fuck up, Tujo.
I mean, how many times have you said, oh, okay, hold on, Soft. Like, I love that, like, she's seething with that. Like, you just hear the voice of it, just anger, but Okay, Sappho. How many times have you threatened to commit suicide and then you come back on the internet and say, guys, I'm fine, I'm getting help, blah, blah, blah. You've done this more than a couple of times. So it's pretty fair to say that people may say that. You may not like that. I'm sure there's probably some spastic commentary channel after this video done who's going to scream about how evil I am for saying that. But the truth is the truth. Like, if you really were having these mental problems and it was getting this much for you, if you believed the heat wasn't worth the fucking squeeze, then perhaps all you had to do was to shut the fuck up and get off the internet. It's really that simple, you fucking internet thought.
Don't even fucking dare call it suicide baiting. If you were constantly harassed every day of your life for the next 6 months, you would probably feel the exact same fucking way.
Oh, bitch, don't even fucking play this game, okay? Alright, you know what? Fuck it. So here's the thing, Sappho. I have literally been having my life threatened for years for calling people like you out. I've had friends of mine getting fucking doxxed and swatted twice in the span of a couple of months because they dare associate with me by going after degenerates like you. I have seen people get fucking hurt over calling out degenerate scumbags like you. There is nothing happening to you that is anywhere comparable to the suffering that you and your kind have inflicted on everyone else. Shut the fuck up. You are a pretentious little weasel. The only thing you got was, some retarded fucking Fortnite retards on TikTok did Fortnite dances in front of your house for millions of views while doxing your address to millions of people on TikTok. Boo fucking who? When's the last time I've checked, you didn't get swatted. You didn't get some
You didn't have people come to your fucking house like I have, with who are completely not officers of the law. Just random people who have fucking AR-15s in broad daylight. You know, I had to call fucking SWAT.
You never were a product of any form of home invasion, attacks to your personal property or yourself or anything of that nature. The most you got away with was the fact that some people doxed you and are now making it hard for you to get a fucking job. Boo fucking who. People have faced a lot worse. People have faced a lot worse than you for daring to call out degenerates like yourself on the internet, okay? Plenty of people have been calling your kind out for years, and your kind will do anything they can to hurt, attack, obfuscate, slander, and lie about anyone. Don't even play this game. You are not someone who's a victim here. You are a perpetrator. Fuck off.
Gathering evidence and shit, even about some of this stuff, has done actual irreparable damage to my sleep schedule. I've had to, on certain operations, be up. This is before working with you. 48 hours. No sleep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've actually fucked up my brain doing that, because that's the point where you start getting damage. Pedophiles have literally caused me brain damage.
Yeah, she also literally used what she claimed was a minor that supposedly passed away, disconnection because of her hate for being zoos or something like that, ruining their life. See, that's the thing. She will just lie and say this grandiose bullshit that isn't true. Fuck off.
Would like her to see the care, seek care and help for her conditions, which she hasn't been doing. But
yes, I'm in therapy for my conditions and other issues.
Well, it's funny that you say that, because recently you admit that your therapy wasn't helping.
Do I really need to provide logs of all of the hospital visits and appointments? Really?
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Violate HIPAA more. I wouldn't be able to entirely sanction fucking recordings of it. If you give us this much information, I will be able to feasibly do that.
Yeah, again, I just want to emphasize, this chick is fucking stupid. So many of her opponents got so much worse done to them for calling people like her out. So this fucking victim narrative, oh, I got doxxed and that's such a problem, guys. I'm literally your opponents have been swatted before.
What you've done to children, I want to hear you fucking scream in agony.
Yeah. The fact is that she's done all this fucked up shit to children. And then wants to play victim about her own fucking problems. The lack of accountability is definitely in here.
Again, I'm not in the best state of mind, so I I don't mean any of what I'm about to say, or I may or may not. I don't know. But I would like to break your fucking kneecaps just break every bone in your body and just watch you fucking die.
In
just
Minecraft.
A limp fucking husk on the floor.
In Minecraft.
Just nothing but the vital organs.
In Minecraft.
Can't move.
In Minecraft.
Yeah, yes. In Minecraft. No, in Gary's mod.
Anyway, let's go
personal, private, health information. I'm just seriously.
And it certainly was, like, by her own actions. And, like, the fact that she's expressing some form of remorse for everything like that is crazy to me, because this is drama that she initiated, she perpetuated, and she dropped it like a hot potato when the heat got on, and, like, everybody in the internet was absolutely pissed off with her and chasing her down with pitchforks and torches.
Oh, okay, so my remorse doesn't matter because I brought it upon myself.
I mean, you literally told your audience to, like, carpet bomb Coyote Lovely's fucking house, you idiot. Of course this was fucking self-inflicted misery. Wow. Guys, don't bring up the fact that I tried to tell Coyote Lovely to get napalmed and tried to tell my audience to do things to his house if they figured out where he lived.
Alright, Tujo.
It could have been 6 minutes long, but that would require Hypnotist Sappho to, like, be able to talk a little bit faster, which I don't think, given her seductive charms and wily antics, she's capable of.
Another comment, by the way,
I mean, God, you're slower than a retired turtle. What is... Like, I'm sorry, but I thought I was a bit slow sometimes on the fucking upkeep to say something, but... Holy shit! You take forever to get to a point, Sappho. Might want to consider getting a better script.
Considering...
Also, when I said I was up for 48 hours, I meant 4 days without sleep. I don't know what that calculates into hours. I've been up for 48 hours as of now without sleep.
48 hours would be 2 days.
My mental health issues...
That's what I'm at the moment.
Yep.
Is it really that much of a stretch?
It's chronic insomnia fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
I've been in therapy. Is it really that hard to believe? I don't talk more slowly to be seductive or charming. I just talk a little slower than average.
Yeah, because you're a low-energy fucking punce.
Why even bring this up?
No, when you do talk slowly, like, I'm gonna be real. Okay, look. As someone who has worked with a lot of ASMR YouTubers, knows fucking the hypnotist community, all that type of shit, like, yeah, no, you're doing that because you want to get people to, like, tune out or make that background noise and, like, subtly take it in. Like, there is a way, there is, like, actual psychology behind, like, subliminals and shit. And that, in theory, is a way, which I'm not claiming that you're doing, but also it's more appeasing to the mind. It's a lot more calmer when you talk. Like this. It might seem very slow, but, like, when you're talking about something kind of fucked up, it doesn't make it seem as, horrible. It can only be, it's a little bit more pleasant to listen to, because the weird people, sometimes like me, like, think it feel nice in the ear holes. I should not say these words. But yeah, no, it's specifically, like, a lot of that is very intentional. I can tell because I've worked with people who do that and have, like, actually done some instructing on how to do that. I'm not gonna actually do that shit because I'm not energized enough. I need my batteries.
Yeah, anyway, point is either that or you're just a low energy piece. You're just a low energy tosser, Sappho. It doesn't matter. Like, really, your argument.
Because what are you, fucking British? Why are you using the word tosser?
It's not the first time I use British slang.
I know that it's just slightly strange. I don't often hear I don't hear Americans use British slang, bro.
Yeah,
like, literally make videos that are
let's just get going.
Like an hour and a half long about me, and then you're the one trying to fucking diss on me for my voice and talking a little more slow.
So, to, like, rest on your laurels and act like just because you've never been contacted or approached by, like, either form of, like, police department or law enforcement, that's not really a defense for innocence now, is it?
Actually, it kind of is.
No,
it would indicate that...
Not really, no. Not really.
There's not enough evidence of any wrongdoing whatsoever.
No.
I mean, people like Kiro have made that argument. It still doesn't mean he wasn't guilty of something.
Well, okay, so let's say hypothetically, I can say this. During the Kiro investigation, did Kiro know that the FBI had access to that evidence, or was attempting to form a potential case based upon known inquiries?
Well, the most that happened was he was able to get by most of it by having him and his family actively stalling anything the police could do to try to investigate his house.
Yeah, but did he know that it was the FBI? Because in this situation, if it's children, specifically the FBI, that's FBI territory.
Yeah,
like,
look, I don't remember that much about the lore, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I'm trying to say something without saying it. Fuck it. Essentially, the FBI gets real fucking quiet and will only murder you silently when they know for sure they can get a conviction, and you will be fucked when that day reckons.
Yeah.
Enough to question me, just question me of what I was being accused of.
Sapho's brain is powered by an Intel 386 without a math co-processor.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cedric. Thank you, Cedric.
Thank you for the 600 yen. Dude, absolutely.
Thank you.
Sapho's brain is indeed powered by an Intel 386 without a power with a math procon co-processor.
Like nuance
retro fucking
and
CPU.
Like being hypothetical and theoretical.
Yep. But see, that's the thing is like, yeah, I think some of it's intentional because that's that whole like seduction thing. But also, I think that maybe she's like that because she actively takes time just to make an insult. Like her brain is literally on dial-up. Like it has to take a good second to make a comeback.
In everything that you've espoused. No. You don't get to fucking play that card.
Piss off, Tujo. Also, yes, to.
Yeah, piss off, Tujo. Okay, how about this? There's this wonderful thing, really warms up the throat. And this winter, it's called bleach.
Tujo.
I was gonna say cum.
I would recommend you drink it. It's really nice.
Many pieces of evidence, source, trust me, bro, were incorrect.
There are plenty of fucking receipts on you. You don't get off on the whole, oh guys, trust me, bro, sources. No, fuck off.
No,
also,
but
yes,
it is the trust me, bro warranty.
I get to have
This
opinions.
episode is sponsored by Linus Tech Tips.
But people like you have such a small capacity for philosophical or genuine intellectual thought.
When's the last time you said anything, Sappho, that could be considered a literal thought? The entire chat, the entire people who's ever seen your video
she
is
does like
dumber
to talk
for
about
listening.
herself.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she is a thought.
That you rely on your emotions and your gut feeling.
You mean like when you threatened to carpet bomb Coyote's house because you got mad that he won't go down on social media? That he won't get terminated off of YouTube? That you want to fucking napalm his goddamn house? You want to turn to a Vietnamese village because your butt hurt? Yeah, fuck off with that.
Instead. But no, hide behind the fact you can say, but Sappho, the child groomer. Like,
okay, groomer.
Okay,
whatever
groomer.
You say.
Whatever
groomer.
you say, groomer. Actually, hold on. Let me do something real quick for you guys.
Yes, the music.
Yes. I just forgot that is a thing on YouTube, and I saw it a while ago. I used it for one of my videos. So let's go. Okay.
You used it as a stream intro.
Okay, groomer. Hold on. It's a song.
Yeah, song.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. All right. Give me a sec to try to fix this a little bit.
We got the Sappho avatar face just like in how it's playing in the background.
Let's play this song for a little.
Yeah, just then open up the Sappho tab, just so it's on that.
It's
visually.
On. Yeah, it's on visually.
Jimmy on a beat.
Okay, groomer. Whatever you say, groomer. Okay, groomer. Whatever you say, groomer. Okay, groomer. Whatever you say, groomer. Okay, groomer. Okay, Cause your pedo moves don't vibe with me. You're not slick, you make me sick. Please just delete your account quick. Okay, groomer, whatever you say. Groomer, okay, groomer, okay, groomer, whatever you say. Groomer, okay, groomer, okay, groomer, whatever you say. Groomer, okay, groomer.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Okay, groomer.
Yeah, it's a very small song anyway. It's like a minute, so. Yeah, there you go. Okay, groomer. I think that perfectly fits the vibe we're going here. Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. So let me go back to this. Okay, groomer, you fucking perfect song. There's another perfect song, but I think we'll do it at the end of my current response to her. I think it's very pertinent, very old, but you'll see it.
Like the fucking birds going, mine, mine, mine. You know, fucking everybody is a groomer now.
Cough?
Danny Radocope said, "Make a dojo count."
Fucking
I agree.
everybody.
In post, like, fuck it. I'm gonna go through that video, or like go through our fucking thing and just have a fucking Tojo panel.
I'll just go skip ahead because I accidentally went back to 0.
Straight Tujo. Once again, you're on, as usual. And once
You're
again,
on.
it's becoming harder and harder to believe that you're not being purposely intellectually dishonest.
Honestly, keep projecting. No one gives a shit, Sappho. Like, seriously, the only thing you got going for yourself is that you're a female on the internet, and that's the only reason why a bunch of furries
And you can
sing
groom
for you.
children pretty
Yeah.
decently.
I always notice that, like, if you're a female pedophile, you get away with so much more, and you still have an audience
Yeah,
at
it
the
is.
end of the day. Very weird how that works.
Yeah, it is a bit fucked up. I don't want to. I have trauma relating to that, and I'm not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we'll not get into that territory, but yeah, you get what I mean.
But
like,
yeah, no, I'll speak in vagaries, but yeah,
you do
Everything
that.
I've done
it's
has
fucked.
been on my own volition, alright?
Oh, well, okay, so
Right.
you finally admit that everything about this, from the good and the bad, was your own volition, your own actions. Finally!
FBI, take the shot.
Finally! Holy fucking shit, after so long, we finally get to the point. Dear God. Oh, yes. Fucking perfect timing.
And yes, Coyote Lovely is in the same bin of useless as you are. No, Coyote Lovely isn't intelligent, Tujo.
Well, that's
He takes
fine,
whatever is
Coyote.
said and spins it in the absolute worst way possible.
That sounds like you. I don't know. Maybe you might be projecting here. Anyway, see, the thing about this, Sappho, I think this is funny because of how you're coping and seething about, Coyote. Now, I'm not here to defend him. He can do that himself. He's a big boy. He's fine there. But I think it's funny because I think the reason you seethe and cove so much about him is because he got popular calling you out. He got more views, more attention, more clout, more money than you probably than you got. Like,
More pussy.
I think you were so stupid. You assumed that by becoming a pedophile / dog fucking advocate that you would have got some easy grift, because nowadays there is some weirdos out there that ironically defend this shit. There's some communities that absolutely do kind of like, depending on the situation, defend this shit. Like, yeah, we're in a weird dark era of the internet, and you probably thought, maybe I can like make some money and fame. Then you realize the guy made a video on you, revealed how truly stupid you really are, narcissistic you are, and boom, lo and behold, all of a fucking sudden, dude, oh shit, you're fucking, getting mad because he makes more views, more attention, more everything, more friends than you have, and that probably really pisses you off. That probably makes you seethe and cope because you don't like the fact that someone got something that you want. It's probably envy, probably, and knowing how narcissistic you are, that's probably the case.
Are you serious?
I agree with Pika in chat. L furry.
Arguing that he carries himself professionally? Do you really think he's upfront and polite? Can you?
I mean, I really couldn't care less if he is or not. You can have that argument about what is professionalism, what is moral, whatever. I genuinely don't care. Like, I really could not care.
Do not see behind his obvious, like, smugness and narcissism and all of the other shit that he is? Really? I'm really trying hard to believe that
Hot cold kettle said you're a rapist.
you're genuinely just cognitively dissonant and you're not trying to be, malicious. Also, there you go again saying I'm manipulative.
Yes, you are.
Just remember, you support Kyle, a transphobe, racist, as well as you, that little artwork that you made and your continued fucking transphobia, and support Coyote's endorsing and advising of me committing. Come at me. You have no legs to stand on. And Tujo, no. Me being upset with Coyote has a lot more context than a simple comment. Where, by the way, he's making fun of my very serious video, and wants to cause me more pain and
Oh no, someone made a joke on the internet. Oh no! How dare they? They say mean things on the internet.
Kyle is a fucking, actually a pretty cool name.
Yeah.
Shut up. I want to hear you scream louder, bitch, and not in the kinky way.
suffering.
Hypnotist Sappho hasn't changed a damn bit, but that would just be me saying the obvious, right?
No, you haven't changed. You're still a transphobe, racist, and support
Yeah, it's always something about these.
You want to hear racism? You want to hear me say the N-word?
Oh no!
Sappho?
Hey, okay, calm down, buddy.
Okay.
The cat boy's gonna tick up the edgy jokes in a minute. I guarantee it.
Supportable garbage.
I'm gonna flip the racism.
You have no
lever.
right to say I haven't changed just because I get upset with people. Shut the fuck up. You go on to call me pseudo-intellectual, but you're the living embodiment of a fallacy.
How?
I think you've been plenty
Phallus?
discredited.
Ma'am,
Just in this video
you keep thinking about cocks too much.
alone among
I know,
your
right?
past as an alt furry,
The fuck?
Yes, you 100%
What is an alternative furry?
I don't know. I guess it's some like alt-right.
Oh, an
furry type
alt-right
shit.
furry. Yeah,
I
okay,
think
sorry.
that's what it is. Yeah, I don't remember. I've
Oh
heard
yeah,
about
no,
that
it
shit.
is an alt-right furry. It is an alt-right thing. It's just whenever you say alt furry, I think of like fucking alt pop or like alt rock.
Yeah,
like a
whatever
fucking
that
music genre.
Yeah, whatever
I
that
think of, like,
fucking
alternative.
Whatever that fucking means nowadays, man. I wouldn't know what to tell you.
deserve to have your character questioned, Tujo.
Alt furries are.
You have
protagonists,
no
in my
hard-hitting
opinion.
points, but speculation and an intellectually dishonest worldview. Do you still think you're right, even with all of the evidence in your face?
Let's talk about Sappho's rights and lefts.
Do you still think that you're correct? Also, yes, blame me for everything. Blame me for the people that support me. They're just
Oh, why is the
shills.
camera work? It looks like some
wonder
sort
where
of
I've,
filmmakers shit.
I've seen that.
That's what I'm thinking of. Oh, it feels like fucking Source Filmmaker.
Okay, what is this? What?
Never mind.
Well, no, Source Filmmaker, like, I can kind of get that point, but, like, no, it's just the shit she just pulled up on screen. Like, what? Screen, excuse me.
Character questioned,
What?
Tujo. You have no hard-hitting points, but
Okay.
speculation and an intellectually dishonest worldview. Do you still think you're right, even with all of the evidence in your face? Do you still think that you're correct? Also, yes, blame me for everything. Blame me for the people that support me. They're just shills. I wonder where I've.
Seriously? Are you trying to make the word shells in comparison to 4chan in full? Like, you do realize it's a universal term, like grifter. Like, I prefer to call you
Yeah.
a grifter, because you are a grifter, Sappho.
I mean, also, holy fucking shit, we have such a high viewer count.
It's probably more than she's getting.
We're like 3 hours in, we have 45 viewers. How?
We had over 60 from the start, actually. Like
I know.
50 people waiting for the show to start.
what impresses me is that people like y'all, absolute fucking props. You have stayed through this shit show. You have tolerated me and Kaz, mainly me. I'm sorry you had to deal with me.
But no, like, seriously though, like, I think the irony is, I think she's seething and coping because she wanted internet fame, and she probably expected to get more than what she got, and then she got mad because all of her anti-equivalents, no matter how small, still get more views, more respect, more clout, and more money than she does per capita. Per piece of a stream or a video. I think that's very telling, because it really shows you she's seething and coping because her plans to grift off of pedophiles and dogfuckers didn't pan out too well. Also, since we're on the topic, how did that Zeta program work out, Sappho? I wonder, how did that go? I totally didn't up and died.
I'd like to know your location.
Yeah, that didn't die. Like a motherfucker. Like, you try to grift off of, like, zoophiles and shit and weirdos because, like, that was, like, your target audience, and then, like, your entire advocacy group just died out immediately after it was established. Like, imagine trying to sit here and talk about other people's, quote, clout-chasing antics, when you yourself try to grift money and you can't even make a non-profit work. Like, imagine trying so hard to chase clout, chase money, chase the grift, and you can't even keep it alive for a fucking week. Jesus.
Where I've seen that before. Blame me for grooming because I exist.
Bitch,
I like how you
bitch,
also
please.
accuse me of being a cult leader. I mean, for fuck's sake, dude.
Yeah,
Ugh.
you're right. You can't lead anything.
Regardless,
You're
still nothing
incompetent.
illegal, still not arrested, still not questioned, still an incorrect understanding of the word grooming.
NSA?
Like, hell, even one of her Telegram
Forward the coordinates to
identities, if it can
FBI. We're taking the shot soon.
be believed,
Yeah.
shows like a beautiful angel. Like, that's what she thinks.
Oh god, it's from Devilman Crybaby. Why don't
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What is that?
That's Lucifer from Devilman Crybaby.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, what is with, again, internet thoughts with demons and Satan and Lucifer?
Jesus fucking
I
Christ.
cannot find a bigger example of desperate for attention daddy issues than a person claiming to call themselves a woman on the internet, and then, like, has characters that are demonic in nature, or they think they're in the embodiment of Lucifer because they keep taking, like, anime Lucifers, like, pictures from anime, and going, look how based and cool I am. You know, stop. You're not cool. The whole demon aesthetic is cringe anyway.
I'm just a
gives a
cat
shit?
boy because I like fucking going places without telling people, and
Yeah.
and I like the dark.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just something about internet thoughts I don't understand, as their obsession
It's
with, like,
whores. They're
yeah,
whores.
yeah, fucking, like, internet wenches. Let's go with that. Internet wenches. Yeah.
Thinks of
Them
herself as.
wenches.
And it just
Actually, that's the character Lucifer from.
Is she squatting?
She probably is. Space Girl Zero just subscribed. Thank you for the subscribe. Very appreciate it. Yeah, she just
Okay.
explains who the character is.
Devilman Crybaby. I wouldn't expect you to know that. You're not the most intelligent or most in touch, but
Did she just try to call anime intelligent? Look.
Can I please go off on weebs?
Sure.
Okay, so you weeb ass motherfucker. Kaz, you're guilty of this too.
Yeah.
But you weeaboos, you motherfucker, you could be studying quantum physics, could be studying molecular transfer, you could be learning about computers. But no, you watch your cartoons. You watch your cartoons like some children. This is mostly a joke. But also, I don't give a shit. I personally, I don't watch that much anime. Mainly because the only ones I've seen is like the first couple episodes of Food Wars, which is just basically hentai, and I felt uncomfortable. And also Dragon Maid, which also made me very uncomfortable. I had to watch those because I had to basically babysit a bunch of teenagers while being a teenager because they
for me-
accidentally kept downloading hentai.
Yeah, for me, like, I don't watch too many anime, but man, when it's like something really stupid and depressing like Devilman Crybaby, I eat that shit up.
I don't, dude. I thought that was like a fucking parody of Devil May Cry. I'm gonna be totally honest.
No, it turns out that there's a completely serious reason why the fucking title's called Devil May Cry Baby, and it's kind of gay, but
almost sexual. Now you have piqued my interest.
Well, I mean, kind of is, especially like when you see what happens to the characters that gives them like physical traits and shit. Yeah, it gets kind of gay.
But
hell yeah.
I'm sure you would know, since you're a good Christian. At least you're making yourself out to be one.
You look like you're going to like pin someone against the wall in like attempt to rape them, Sappho. Stop it.
What is with this
like
puritanical shit about anime and Christianity? Like,
just I don't know why, but her posture genuinely makes me feel like I need to fucking step back because I feel like she's gonna pin me against the wall and try to fucking rape me.
Yeah, she probably.
Like I'm trying not to get PTSD. But like, that makes me uncomfortable as fuck, and is triggering some memories.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, she looks like she's just gonna fucking pin you against the wall.
Also known as an angel that fell from grace because he sided with demons against God.
He didn't sided with.
Look at her mouth.
Okay, no. He didn't sided with demons against God. Lucifer was the one who incited the rebellion in the first place. You stupid bitch. Even that was mentioned in the anime. What are you talking about?
But it's okay. I know you're too, unintelligent to know these things. You're honestly pretty pathetic, and I'm starting to feel bad even making this video because I feel like I'm arguing with the equivalent of a toddler.
I mean, that's what you preferred to fuck, so quite frankly, you would probably know something about that, Sappho.
Your specialty in communications, I see.
But if nothing else, why don't you go ahead and give Coyote Lovely your support? He's a great YouTuber. He definitely is a hard-nosed detective when it comes to asking the right questions.
Yes, the person.
By the way, everyone, I've told Val several times to kill herself. I'm not sorry, and I think the world would be a better place if she did. She seems to think I'm afraid of people knowing. I'm fine saying that to her, so I'm making it sure you know. I think Val is a waste of space, a baby rapist, a dog humper, and she should kill herself. Okay, I mean, I still think that's kind of based for him to say, so I don't care. What's the big deal?
Person that admitted to targeting minors and encouraging my suicide. Great person, Chujo. Yeah, definitely do.
Okay, when someone says they're, quote, hard-broiled personality, what they mean is they're not going to be sympathetic to people like you. That's just how it is. See, this is why I don't understand with furries. And I think this is what you're trying to do, Sappho, and failing to do so, because furries have probably taught you that this is how they get away with shit, and things go wrong. The internet is not your personal safe space. It's not your playground. It's not some place you get to go around and get to have the morally grandstand about, no one told me to kill myself. Wah! No one should care. You are a literal baby rapist. There is no argument you can do to defend yourself. And by the way, it's the internet. People say mean shit all the time. I say mean shit all the time. Even my opponents have said and did some pretty fucked up shit to me just for disagreeing with them. So quite frankly, you don't have a right to complain too, you fucking bitch.
Yeah, no, welcome to the internet. We will yell cuss words at you, but also, we aren't, there's a level of respect that is not needed. It's not like real life where, there's a social etiquette. It's like, there's a level of respect that you can technically have, and can be expected of respecting another individual, but there's no mandatory. I can just tell you to go fuck yourself or to go kill yourself. And I mean, frankly, in real life, I might not do that. But that's because of the social boundaries. There aren't any here, sunshine. So I can just fucking do that without feeling any social taboos.
Yeah, I mean, we'll play more songs about that in the end, but yeah, we're getting to that point. Let's just keep pushing on.
The Lord's work, as you say.
Yeah, the Lord's work. I would say so.
I mean, Jesus Christ,
you're one of those good Christians.
And trying to make Coyote Lovely look out to be terrible. And,
Notice the fucking sarcasm. I don't even need to. He already
I
makes
actually
himself
did not notice
look terrible.
any sarcasm.
See, Val, these posts are how I know I struck a nerve. If anything else, you're predictable. But then you're dismissed. I'm sure you have a busy schedule of child grooming ahead of you today, right?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'll say it again, since you seem to think anyone else on the planet cares if I say it to you, baby rapist. Val, go make sure the world's objectively a better place and kill yourself. You would not be missed.
Terrible. You're so blind to the fact that Kyle is manipulative, abusive, narcissistic, and has a god complex. It's like the dude's never had a consequence in his life. You continue to defend his shitty actions and personality because it suits you more. I do believe that Coyote abused his partner, considering the way that he acts. I like how you also
the way that he acts, not the way that there's any evidence. Like, I have no idea what they're even referring to, if I'm gonna be honest, and I don't really care.
What's this white powder on my desk? I think I made cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry. Back to that.
Yeah, honestly, I'm just looking at this real quick. I do apologize, chat. Just looking at something real quick. I do get random messages here and there. Another base take from Coyote. Yeah, like, see, this is what I don't understand, right? I just want to make this clear, guys. Like, when you go after pedophiles and stuff, yeah, sure, there should be a level of professionalism and finesse, whatever. I don't really care, because I don't prescribe by that, by the way. I just laugh at anybody. But at the end of the day, like, it's the internet. It's a vicious place. Learn to take a few jokes. And, you know, stop crying like a bitch, Valerie. No one cares. Grow up. The internet.
credit Coyote Lovely's former partner, just because.
I mean, there's plenty of people who threatened me throughout the years, said some stuff to me. They said a lot worse than just, you know, go kill yourself, Kaz. How dare you make fun of my pedophile friend? Like, so you don't have any right to sit there and complain. You've said some pretty nasty shit yourself, Sappho, when you get fucking thrown to the wall for your fucking stupidity.
Oh, it was just a bad breakup. The former partner is lying about everything. That's how it is. All right, Tujo. All right. All the cards are on the table. You haven't changed. You haven't, and neither has Coyote. Both of you are the same dishonest pieces of garbage.
And by that own logic, so are you.
And both of you tacitly support abuse, transphobia, and other morally abhorrent ideals.
Oh, there's plenty of dirty shit on you. I don't think you should be the last person to project any form of moral grandstanding or soapbox on any subject.
Yeah, I know.
In summation of what Kaz said, shut up, you whore.
Yeah.
Ironic coming from me, right?
Shut up, you fucking hole.
Also, your voice when you attempt to imitate me is just flat out annoying.
Oh my god, my voice! Hello there! I'm Hypnotist Sappho! Oh god, I had to poorly imitate what it's like to sound like a woman. Oh, this is how people talk on the internet. This is how people talk in real life with the energy of a 70-year-old in a 25-year-old's body.
Wait, her voice sounds like the fucking Goblin Slayer abridged Sword Maiden, who was specifically made to sound like that, so she sounds retarded.
Yeah.
You know that you can use your normal voice, right?
Hey, how about you use your normal voice? Shut the fuck up.
You always have to be an annoying prick.
Look,
dude.
I just want
You
goblins.
have to be fucking transphobic and, you know, do a little gay voice to fucking,
let's be clear myself.
Well, no, I agree. You know what we should do? We should do that voice more to piss her off. Do it more.
Making fun of me, dude. Fucking, literally a third grader tactic. Literally elementary school.
Well, man, I was
welcome to the internet. Have a look around. It's a fucking place where anyone can be anything they want. This is why I don't understand when people are like, oh, if you go after pedophiles, you need to be like super professional. No.
I mean, you can be, and it's like, it's efficient, but it will burn you out so fucking quickly.
The point is,
operated. You become unhuman. You pass that fucking line.
Yeah, that's what you sound like a person has a balls in a device. Oh my god, my balls teleported.
No.
Oh no, Sappho took my balls in her purse. Oh no, guys. What am I gonna fucking do?
Oh, God. Yeah, well. Alright. Anyway, that all being said,
Well, I mean, she probably would know something about elementary children since, you know, she likes them. She likes them young, after all.
think I'm done
I kill her,
watching
can
any
I
more of
take her
Tisha's
VR
video.
headset?
It's making me lose brain cells. There is
Just like having to witness this entire shit show. What the hell is this? Good morning, my name is I'm the victim of abuse, slander, harassment, and other actions of... Of course you're... I'm not the
Kyle
only one.
Rittenhouse again? Stop, people!
Yeah, so what is this supposed to be sent to, like, lawyer or something? Oh, it's cease and desist?
There's a reason I sent a cease and desist to Coyote Lovely, and there's a reason I'm considering suing his ass for harassment and slander.
They always do this! Oh, what is with pedophiles and dogfuckers and their reception of, like, if I know where you live, I'm gonna send a cease and desist. Like, that's gonna stop anything.
You are
I'm about to send a cease and desist for fucking causing me mental anguish, and I'm going to sue you for that.
Okay,
and it'll
so...
cost me nothing because I'm Jewish.
Assuming you actually did that, and I have no idea whether or not, Coyote actually received that by any means, but he can, like, countersue against your ass, and imagine having all of your dirty laundry put upon court because you think you're gonna win by 3 legalities.
Because your shit would enter Discovery.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Do it. Fucking do it. I dare you, pussy.
Now I just want to see her in court with fucking Coyote, just so that they have to read through her chat logs.
I want to see fucking I just want to see the Discovery, man.
The best thing he can probably do, right, is like fucking like she sends a cease and desist. The courts pop him saying they said this. Then he's like, I'm gonna countersue and I'm gonna go for a subpoena so that we can have all of this dirty laundry that Sappho has said and then put it in the court system about why this.
No subpoena necessary. If your personal shit, if you're related to it, immediately enters Discovery.
Yeah, like, I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. I just think that's fucking funny as fuck. Like, I say do it, see what happens, Sappho. Jesus.
No, like, one of the guys who fucking started the anti-vax fucking thing, literally had a panic attack, when he sued someone, and he didn't notice that all of his information entered Discovery when he did that.
Wait, he was surprised that all of his information entered Discovery when he said that shit?
When he sued someone for basically doing journalism. So all their so they immediately they fucking drove to the courthouse as fast as they fucking could to end the lawsuit, but the dude still got fucking files, man, on that dude.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just curious to see how much information they'll find on her about the stuff she did if she really went through with it.
Better than Coyote, but in the same bin of intellectually dishonest garbage. I also like how you think you're cute reading out private messages, like it makes you look any better.
Okay, first of all, when it comes to internet stuff, your private messages towards an individual or thereof is not private. I don't understand this argument, like everyone gets mad, oh, this person leaked private DMs. Okay, cool, but just about every single YouTuber, commentator, everyone has done that at some point. I'm sure even you have done that too, Sappho, to threaten people you don't like. So I remember, your supposed crew of pedophile cultist retards admitted to having a fucking watch list on people that disagree with them, including disagreeing with you. And that supposedly around this...
I think that'll be the only watch list I've ever on.
Okay. I don't know. The only thing I can say is... Also, hello there, Patchwork Heart. How you doing? How you doing, Patch?
Patch.
I think it's weird, Sappho. You threaten this shit. You're like, oh, how dare Coyote Lovely supposedly leak DMs? I'm like, well, you supposedly have docs information behind a fucking watch list with your audience, with your members of your cult, and then supposedly around the same time you start passing around people's information and shit, and you try to dox people. So what the fuck's that supposed to say? You're not any better here. Where's that list? I don't fucking know. They won't fucking give details, but they will admit to it when you press them enough.
No, it just makes you look like an ass. In closing, Learn how to not be a moron, Tujo, and look like a total dumbass. Is it really that hard? I mean, I expect Kyle to be that way, but I at least have a very, very slightly higher opinion of you. And, alright, so, since you assholes want to try as hard...
See, Patrick says, does this bitch ever fucking stop, really? Like, how is she still doing this, he told me?
Dude, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Possible to get rid of me?
It's been like 3 hours. I expected to go to bed at 10:30.
Yeah, we're trying to wrap this up. I apologize. What took longer?
No, I mean I'm fine with it totally.
I'm staying, and do you know what? Fuck all of you.
Oh, fuck all of
Fuck you too.
See you until next time.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Hey, Trippy Cast, how you doing? I actually was not expecting Trippy to pop in the show. What's up, dude?
Hey, Trippy.
Alright, I think that's really about it. We just ugh, that took longer than expected. Jesus fuck. I need to time things out better. But anyway, that was Sappho's little giant rant that I didn't really, like, look into until more recent in time with the, fucking other stuff. Fuck, was it Filthy Frank? We're gonna have a...
Yeah, yeah, I think it's the kill yourself.
Yeah, like, since she wants to make a big deal about Coyote saying that stuff on the internet, I might as well indulge a little bit of that same humor and vibes to her. So let's have a little funny little song. I think you guys might know what I'm talking about.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Kill yourself. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really kill yourselves. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really
poo, pee, penis and vagina. Women with dicks and weak men with vaginas. So fucking delicate like mommy's fine china. If you have complaints, please wait your turn and line up. I got a message for these little fags trying to be a mama's boy and a teacher's pet, pimple face ass wipe looking like they just had a gynecologist stick 5 fingers in your ass, no lube. So what you gonna do? If you number 1, shove it up your ass and make it number 2.
Oh.
Ladies getting mad in the comments, and I'm hearing it. You'd think it was a typo with these red lines and periods. No comma. Bitches with their self-esteem, get out of the sauna. My shit lies in the sewers, closing the hatch. I only joke about diseases, a reference that only you can catch.
Oh my god.
And if you think you're fucking grown up, keep breathing heavy with your keyboard and fedora. Hands around your dick with a kung fu grip, stroke it back and forth to My Little Pony clips, bitch. Go outside and ride a bike or something, and get laughed at by kids to remind you that you were nothing. And then get hit by every car or truck that ever passes.
Your life flashes before your eyes.
Oh wait, it's your Google glasses. Never mind, faggot. Just pick your ass up and take you to the closest sign, faggot. I'm not done yet. You get up and you go home. Sit at your computer and open up Google Chrome and then look at tutorials on how to hang yourself at home. And then you can hang yourself.
Is that the end of the story?
No, son.
Kill yourself. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really kill yourselves. The fuck. Please kill yourself. The fuck. You should really kill yourself. I got a little bit of that anal cream for your asshole.
What's for breakfast, Dad? Dad, what? No!
Anyway, yeah, I thought it would show that song. There's another one, but we'll wait for that in a minute. I think let's see how many hours we got in here. Blah blah blah. I think we're good to go on saying that this will be the end of our section of the stream. I think all the segments are done. So I figured that after all this crap that I would talk about these videos, because it shows an interesting amount of hypocrisy on Sappho's side. especially with the recent community post of her screaming about therapy and all this crap. I guarantee you, I bet you some serious goddamn dosh right now that she's just gonna come back at some point and then complain about Coyote again and say about how it endorses suicide and whatever. And, it's gonna repeat. Because she does this a lot. She will continue to lie, she'll continue to harass people, and she's not gonna get any better. And she's done this, 3 times now? 2, 3, whatever. Also, let me, go back. Here's, Patchwork Heart says, also, to clarify, Sappho's statement about Yote being an abuser, Yote's ex collaborated with Zeus and Chomos to falsely accuse Yote of being a domestic abuser. Okay, I didn't know his past, so I wasn't saying anything about that, but damn, okay, shit. That's fucked.
Yeah, that's a racist, but I forgot
But
that was...
that's pretty... That's I guess that's fucked, but I shouldn't be surprised, Either way, guys, I enjoyed that you guys... There was a lot of you tonight to watch this. You guys clearly enjoyed this, so I hope you guys like, subscribe, share on the content, and if you want to stick around my community, provided you can handle some of the jokes involved, you are welcome to the Discord server at any time, so long as the shows are active, the links are active as well. Just keep that in mind. We don't like to pass them around as candy because gay ops and all that.
Yeah.
I got... Sorry, what's up?
Oh, did you finish the stream?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Almost there. I just got one more song to do before we end this all.
Alright.
We go do this. We got one more song for Filthy Frank. Okay, it's not appropriate to people, blah blah, I don't care. Alright. Let's try this one more song before we end, guys. This is my personal message to Sappho. Hope you enjoyed it. It was very well thought out. I promise you that. I post all my songs in Discord, by the way, so you'll find any song I post. I like to share music.
Shut the fuck up. You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a
Shut the fuck up,
stupid
Sappho.
cunt. Suck my dick.
I knew it was like.
Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here. Yeah. What? Yeah. I just wanna let you know you're a stupid fucking cunt. Go ahead and run your mouth, pussy. I don't give a fuck. You're a stupid piece of shit. You're a stupid fucking bitch. Get the fuck up off my dick. Get the fuck up off my dick. Like, please end your fucking life. Please end your fucking life. I really gotta emphasize, no one cares if you're alive. You're a fucking penis hole. Grab a dick and eat it whole. I need to know if you were dropped when you were just a fetus, though. You're so fucking ugly and your face is fucking foul. Jeez, you're so fucking loud. Can you shut your fucking mouth? Can you shut the fuck up? You're a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here. Yeah.
Oh my god, what is this shit?
Close your fucking mouth, you're just really fucking dense. If you hate me while you talking, you don't make no fucking sense. Got a sad life, go to fucking hell. Are you stupid or disabled, man? I can't fucking tell. Man, you're a fucking dumb shit, you don't even run shit. Get the fuck up out my face and go to hell and eat a dick. Come and catch these hands, boy, come and smash these bands, boy. I'm not crazy, I just do it all because I can, boy. I hope you fucking die in a high-speed car crash. I hope you fucking fall head first and get your neck cracked. I hope you have some beautiful children that die from cancer. I hope you catch Zika when your wife gets pregnant. I hope you win the lottery and die the next day, and your daughter has to see you getting lowered in your grave. Like,
that was a little dark. I'm sorry. That was a little dark. Very poor taste.
Shut the fuck up.
I shouldn't have said that.
You're a fucking cunt.
Actually, no, I should have.
Shut the fuck up.
I didn't say enough.
You're a stupid cunt. Suck my dick. Shut the fuck up. Stop being a fucking cunt. Shut the fuck up. Nobody even wants you here.
Either way, so feel free to like, subscribe, and share on the content, and Sappho, go suck a dick. If anyone likes the sort of edgy humor and jokes and demeanor, feel free to support the channel. I'll see you guys later.